Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, because I'm Taco's mom.
What are Doug likes?
Sims and Leon.
I don't know. I hit all the wrong
Mom's
buttons.
favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a cat mom.
Sold yourself out. I thought. Hey, welcome back to the big show, motherfuckers. I'm Steve Gamble, professional comedian and Uber delivery driver to the stars. I got prickly palms on the 1, 2s, and possibly 2, 4, 6s, and 8s. With traffic and weather, I got Dustin Sims, a.k.a. Bustin' Scams, a.k.a. My Little Dusty Buns. And we have a special guest in the studio tonight. Now, Drew, you're such a badass motherfucker. Some might even call you the boss. Is that right?
Man, that's a word on the street, but...
All right, now to Dustin with the weather.
All right, we're looking glorious. As you can see, we're back here in the OG studio. It is a crisp 69 degrees outside right now. We're looking to fall in just now because the sun's setting. Out there at 35, y'all watch it because it's 6 o'clock traffic right now. I don't know if you know, but it's not looking good.
There's some trucks out there, and they're fucking a-holes.
That's right.
Traffic on the deuces.
Brought to you by The Funky Picnic.
So, guys, what are you been up to?
It's been a minute.
That was a fun intro. And then y'all just stopped.
Yeah, then it's your turn.
Oh, what do I do?
I don't know.
Oh.
I do my part and then look at you.
Well, we have, I guess, my nephew, cousin, whatever you want to call him, Drew, in the house with us. Boss Durham. What's up, man?
What's up, guys? Man, not much. Just, North Texas fire, and that's been my life these last few months.
I understand. You're a long-time listener, first-time being on the
exactly what I
podcast.
was Definitely hasn't missed an episode over here.
Okay, that's weird because you gave me the vibe of somebody that listened to a few just to see what he was getting himself into, but I think I was dead wrong.
The first 10 or so, I haven't listened to those, but everything after that, yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's probably a smart way to start it. Start at like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
I wait for you to come out, about 3 of them at a time.
Yeah.
Listen to them all through one day at work.
One day.
Well, that's kind of how I've been doing my work.
Sometimes only 2 episodes will be a full day.
That's why I wait.
Yeah.
Let you upload a few, and then I can listen to them all throughout the day. That's my
Definitely.
new thing at work.
Right there during work and right home.
Yeah, we're
SNL
a
all the time.
bingeable podcast, folks.
definitely
That's high praise.
So, what's your job? What do you do?
Well, I work for North Texas Fire. It's some of y'all
Big sponsor.
Sponsor of the show?
Friend of the podcast.
I guess I'd be under technician, but my
Oh,
day to
that's
day is
fancy.
climbing ladders all day.
Your install, bro. It's
Installer.
install. I like technician, though.
He's a technician.
Technically, I am a technician.
Yeah.
But yes, I am
It's fancy.
really just an installer.
Like, what licenses do you have to do to install a door? Do you have to get to install a door?
It depends. We're working on tornado doors, like for all the schools since they're required. We're working on making it. You have to have a license in order to put those in because it's specially it has to be welded in.
Like, each individual has to have a license?
I'm just a company itself, but we will still have to go through training.
Yeah.
Also with fire doors and stuff, they're starting to really crack down on that stuff in hospitals, gaps and all that. That's a big thing.
Oh, the gaps are huge.
The gaps are huge. Well, they have to be small.
You need a nice, tight gap.
That's right. Within 1/8 of an inch on a wood door, all the way around.
On a wood door?
Yeah.
In a hospital?
Wood fire doors versus hollow metal fire doors. It's 1/8 of an inch on wood and 3/4 inch on the bottom from the floor. And then with hollow metal, it's 3/16 all the way around, except the bottom is still the same at 3/4.
And what do they do in Europe since they have the metric
Yeah, I don't
system?
know.
Yeah,
It's a question for them.
convert that to metric.
Yeah.
Has to be a
So it's
royale
like 2
door.
centimeters.
Remember you had that one guy from Sicily that follow us?
Yeah.
Where was he from?
He was from Milan.
Milan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I bet their doors still swing in out there.
I think that's common on the coast
Yeah.
where your doors swing in because of hurricanes and stuff. And high winds, when you get hurricanes, it'll...
Well, that's the thing with these tornado doors, too. They try to have one single one that swings in just in case. But, majority of doors that exit buildings are swinging out.
Yeah. All right, back to you. What do you do?
Fire alarm. It's a lot less complicated than doors and 1/8 of an inch, whatever you just explained.
What kind of license do you have to have?
just have my regular fire alarm license, but hey,
Oh.
when you get up there, there's a lot of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got the basic.
You gotta get a basic license. Hey, professional comedian Stephen Neil Gamble, what licenses do you need to Uber Eats?
Drivers.
Nice.
Wow, incredible.
They check too.
Like
You
a
gotta
Class
have
C?
it, folks.
Class C, Class M.
I'm
A or
sure
B?
Class C.
Just a
You
C?
could have an M for sure.
Oh
but
yeah.
Bussy Slayer would like to know, Drew, what time you firing out of bed in the morning?
What time am I firing out of bed? Probably about 5:30.
Damn. Like alarm goes off at what? 5:25.
Set it off about 5:20. Sleep another 10.
There you go.
That's my strategy.
That's pretty close to my alarm time.
So, what made you decide you want to be on this stupid show with us?
He's a listener,
You and
bro.
Dustin.
He's a listener.
Did you
and
heard
he's
this? And
family.
like, you felt like you need to be on here.
I
first
did.
few times
I did.
you asked him, he said, "You know what? They're not going to stop asking."
He did cancel on us once.
Well, that week we were working kind of late, and I knew I was gonna be pushing it. Then you asked me yesterday, and I was like, "Yeah, I am down."
Yeah, I was not very good at planning stuff. Very last minute, I was like, shit.
You are very last minute.
Who's awake at this? Who's awake at this moment? It was between you and another guy, and I was like, he's got kids. Drew doesn't.
Ooh.
Let's go with Drew. And you said yes.
Hey, no kids. I'm available anytime.
Boy, now don't you feel just honored?
And
Like we ran out of other people, and we thought you didn't have shit better to do.
Even though we had you scheduled last week.
We had you scheduled last week, and then when you canceled, we had another guy scheduled, but then he had to cancel, then I had to cancel. And it was just a whole clusterfuck of things.
God, it was, yeah.
Good Lord, my body hurts all over the place.
Yeah, for moving.
Fuck.
Yeah, I've witnessed Ricky move a lot of stuff. And, you know, I'm in manual physical labor all day long. Chugging doors around all the time.
I mean, you're a specimen. I'll say that. You don't want to say it. I'll say it. You're
I
in peak
appreciate
physical condition.
Thank you. I get out of breath
And
or
it
whatever
shows.
if I bend over, but
The most amount of work I normally do is like when I reach to get my second mouse and bring it over.
right.
That's like the
Yeah.
what's
Small
the,
movements.
Why do you call bags of beef jerky mouse?
That's a good point. I do lift a lot of beef.
He lifts that pound bag. We know.
As soon as I'm going from the third bag, I gotta stretch out.
Well, I've seen Ricky lift some heavy equipment this week.
Yeah, there's a lot of
when
moving.
you said you were hurting from moving, I thought you just meant like movement.
Oh,
like
no.
you got
No.
up and walked or something.
So my parents decided it'd be a good idea to give away the house I grew up in. That I lived there since I was 5.
I've pretty much grown up there too.
And they're like, fuck it, we don't want it. Y'all don't need to be around this thing anymore. Like my entire family all grew up there,
Yeah, pretty much. It's one of my first memories.
right?
Yeah.
So over the last like 5 days, it's been constant. So they actually sold it. It's been constant movement because why are you laughing so hard at this?
You made it sound like they just to spite you, they just handed the keys to an unhoused person or something.
Kind of feel like that's what they're doing to me.
No. They needed money, so they sold their house that was theirs.
I think it was more like it was a lot of fucking work.
Yeah.
Like it's on an acre and a half, almost 2 acres, somewhere between an acre and a half, 2 acres. I don't know. We'll call it an acre and 3/4. And the front yard is huge. Like you think Dustin's front yard's pretty big, right?
To me, it
His
is,
is
yeah.
probably about 30 yards further.
Yeah, their house sits a lot further back than mine, and they have a lot more room between their back fence and the house.
Yeah, my pops push mows the entire front yard.
Yeah, it's all sand.
And you're kind of old, so I'm figuring they're up there.
Yeah, 66.
knocking on 70's door.
So he's like, I'm done with this mowing this yard. He asked me, he's like, do you want to mow? I was like, fuck no, I'm not mowing that lawn. So they gave it away. I guess I had the option. I just had to do work. So yeah, they were in Denver.
Is that how it works?
No, so
that-
it was.
That's not how it worked. That's
You
not
want to
how it
mow
worked at
this
all.
thing? Nah. You're lost, man.
How are you gonna tell us they gave it away, man? They offered you.
They didn't offer me anything.
All you had to do was mow.
All you had to
man.
do was-
All you had to do was mow.
They didn't offer me shit.
Some of that movement you
I
don't
would've-
like,
I
and you
would've
could have had
gladly
that
have
house.
Oh,
But yeah, my dad push mowed the entire front yard. And then while they were in Denver a couple weeks ago, because my sister was in France, his sister and brother-in-law were in France, so they were in Denver taking care of their cats. While they were in Denver, their house sold. So now they're like, you have 20 days to get everything out of it.
they hadn't been on the market for how long? Like
3 months?
3 months, yeah.
Yeah. And now they're at the point, it's like, well, we're in Denver, so there's not a lot we can do. So they canceled cut their trip a little bit short, came back, started doing stuff. And then my dad ended up having a work trip planned for this week that he couldn't get out of, that he had to leave town on Sunday. So now he's freaking out because they're turning over the keys tomorrow.
Yeah, and this is how many years worth of stuff?
35.
Yep.
They're
Older than me.
a lot of the stuff was already out of it, but there's all the big giant stuff left in there, including 2 giant toolboxes that my granddad built that are just solid metal.
Heavy.
Yeah,
I saw Ricky push those bad boys around.
Where were you in all this?
he was helping.
I was helping.
Yeah.
But I like to watch. I like to stand back and watch.
Oh, you
I was
only
observing for a
enjoy
second.
the voyeuristic aspect,
Yeah.
but you also
I was
did.
like, let's
help.
see Ricky do some work here.
Right?
And he did it. He was sweating. He would go wash his hands, and his hands would get immediately dirty afterwards because he would. He's like, I just washed my hands.
I like having clean hands.
I know.
I hate
I
that
agree.
feeling. Like if you went over to the green machine over there. Oh, that's just a different color. I was thinking it was like all dusty, but you know
It's
what I
a little
mean. When you
dusty.
got like, I hate that.
Well, and inside one of these toolboxes was just full of like grease and stuff. So trying to clean
Here's
that
all the
out,
tools that haven't been used.
picking up. We found a chainsaw that nobody in my family knew was in there.
This was tools that have been just pushed away in the corner of the garage, not really used much at all.
Yeah, and instead of like getting rid of some of them, I was like, I'll take them all, and then start sorting through them eventually.
Yeah.
So now I have a garage full of.
Oh, he's got approximately 1,000 screwdrivers, probably double the amount of wrenches.
You didn't even see the top shelf that we had the wrenches in
Yeah,
that we never took out.
he's got every size you can think of.
If you need a wrench, I'm your guy.
I just might.
There's some wrenches that my grandfather built.
We're about to start giving
Or
them away.
modified.
So y'all email in.
Ooh, yeah.
CitizenLeon.com. We'll throw you a wrench.
Get some RO1 style wrenches.
That's right. We'll
We'll
assign
offer
it.
you a wrench if you just mow the yard one time. You don't, we're just gonna give it to
Well,
whoever.
it's too late.
Also got the Corvette in my driveway now. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, you're gonna.
That's
get
why you're
robbed.
cleaning out the garage.
Well, no,
That's what. Who was it that said that they're going to think Ricky won the lottery? He's got a Corvette. He's got furniture that he moved out of his house. He's putting new furniture in.
I've got a fucking refrigerator in my living room right now.
He's got nice has pots of plants out front now because his mom pulled all her pots over there.
Yeah, not like the state, like the Mega Million. They're gonna think you won a pretty good scratch off. Though.
Yeah,
When did you get the Corvette?
just a couple days ago. It's not staying there. I'm just keeping it there until my dad
Housed
gets
temporarily.
everything calms down. He's
Yeah,
gonna
but you
put it
got
in
the keys
shop.
to that thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, when I was in high school, he used to let me drive that thing.
I drive better than you did in high school.
Are you saying you want to Uber Eat out of it?
Dude,
You can get there faster.
dude, so fast. That's why I don't make any fucking money. The goddamn Corolla's not fast enough to get these deliveries.
You know, it tells you on the app like what they're driving, what kind of vehicle.
Yeah.
They're coming up to your door. Yeah, they're in a Corvette.
They're in a green Corvette.
I felt like I had to tip him $100, man. The dude came to a screeching halt in front of my driveway.
You'd probably get more people starting to want to be an Uber Eat driver. It's like, God damn, this motherfucker Uber Eats and drives a Corvette?
Yeah, I'd probably start getting less tips.
Yeah,
That was
he doesn't need this.
our guest Allison used to always say that. She's like, if I ever told anybody how much I make doing this job, they'd all stop tipping me fucking $20 every time they come in.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, I don't think I would.
Nah, but they were all pieces of shit.
All the
Not
pieces
like
of
him.
shit, yeah. Okay, Dutch, you remember when we were moving yesterday and we're rolling
yeah.
we were rolling down the street.
I've been there like 4 days in a row now.
We were rolling down the
Me and Ricky
street.
have seen each other the last week more than we have all year.
Yeah. And we were not doing a podcast.
Yeah, or drinking. That's kind of weird.
Oof.
Yeah, I did all this stuff sober.
Yeah, I probably had to find
unfortunate,
some
man.
stuff out about your friendship.
It's family ship, so
Well,
I got me a riding lawnmower out of the thing.
oh yeah.
what'd you get?
I got a table, some
Look at all this
chairs.
shit. I got chairs.
This table.
Look around you,
Look
my
around.
friend.
The stuff you didn't see the last time.
everything
We
everything
got
doing
plenty
here.
of places for people to sit if y'all want to come to the in-studio audience.
We'll do the meet and
can
greet
just-
after all, but it'll just take
yeah.
place in the studio.
We can line them up right outside the garage door, single file line. It'd be like a, like a theater.
Yeah, then we might feel some pressure to be entertaining, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I like this anonymous.
but we could get that we could get that true in-house laugh, if we're funny.
That's what I'm worried about. We'd get the same amount of laughs with an audience. That would be pretty rough.
Just be us. That's it.
So our very last load we were taking yesterday from my parents' house to my house, it was a big toolbox. Yeah, it's not a big trailer, right?
No, it's probably it's an enclosed trailer, but it's 8 foot, probably 8 by 8. I would say
Yeah,
8 to 10.
8, maybe 10 foot, 6 foot wide. Do you think it's 8 foot wide?
Okay, it's 6.
Well, no, I'm asking.
Yeah, probably so.
Okay,
Probably more right.
Either way, we had it completely full, but we're driving down the street going towards my street, and there's these 2 kids on bikes. So this is a wide street.
Well, one's on the bike, one's on a scooter. Stand up.
Okay,
scooter.
one's on a bike, one's on a scooter. This is a very wide street, but there's cars parked on each side of it, so there's really only room for my vehicle and the trailer to come through. There's not another car coming through, which is kind of common in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
So these two kids are there, and instead of like going to one side, they cross each other and separate. And now we have one on each side, but they didn't like go all the way to the outside as far as they could, just enough room for us to get by.
And he's not rolling fast. I
No.
mean, he's going like 15 miles an hour.
But he's not about to come to a complete stop
Right.
for bikes.
I was about to have to.
This one kid in the scooter, he's standing up on the scooter, and he's the only one with sunglasses on. He was throwing shade, bro.
First, have you seen Bad Santa? Is it Bad Santa?
With Billy Bob?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I've seen the first one if there's more than
Okay, do you remember the kid in Bad Santa?
one. Had like his belly button showing, curly hair and shit.
Yeah, so imagine that. So this kid is pale and has red curly hair.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he's on a scooter. He's chunky.
And he's
pretty sure
the
they were twins.
confident one.
Oh, yeah.
He's the confident one. Just mugged down, staring me
Bugged the
down.
shit. I'm talking like his shoulder almost hit the mirror because that's how close he was.
So there was 4 of us in the car. It was me, you, my nephew, what's his name?
Dale.
And then his buddy Tyson. And as soon as we saw this, we all just started laughing. Like, I know this kid saw us laughing and was like, what the fuck are they laughing at? Because he probably had no
I
clue.
wish I had this shit on video.
It's like I look
It was
fucking
so-
badass. What are they?
I'm pretty sure they were
I didn't even
twins.
move out of the way.
They
How
were
are
both
they not?
redheads.
They
looked pretty
They
similar.
looked identical, except one was a little slimmer than the other.
Yeah. But the one
both
you could
goofy as
only
fuck.
you could only focus on the one with the shades on, just staring
Like the
at us
way
the whole
his
time.
arms were on the scooter, the elbows out, just
Yeah.
cockeyed looking at us, like,
just like standing
like
up and
what are
he's
you
just
doing
rolling.
getting in my way?
He didn't have to kick. He was just rolling.
He wanted
like-
you to hit him, man. He wanted that big
Oh,
payday.
man.
In the old, what was he, a 2002 Explorer? Yeah, big payday coming his way. So I'm on my way home today, and those two fucking kids are in the same exact
Oh, really?
fucking spot. Except
Nice.
This time I'm in my car, so I guess they didn't recognize their opportunity.
Yeah.
And they both stayed on the same side. But that same kid with his sunglasses had him up,
Oh, he had him up.
dropped him down.
He did. Oh, he's got some shade, bro.
That's a power move.
That's
I
awesome.
was like, God damn it! I have to start recording every
Yes.
time I drive down the street now, so I can
Get
catch.
dash cam.
I can catch this for everyone to see.
Dude.
Dude, yeah, put that in slow motion. Put whatever TikTok
Be awesome.
soundtrack is
All of
popping
them.
right now.
It's all of them.
And you got the next viral meme right there, man.
I know. Golly, maybe I should become. No, I'm not even going to make that statement. Fuck it. Maybe I should become friends with that kid and make him a TikTok star.
Nah, he can't
No.
be in on it.
No,
He's not
I
a good
think-
enough actor to.
Doesn't work if he's in on it. Think
No.
he'll fuck it up?
he would. Most definitely.
You go, hey, I got it. We're gonna be millionaires. I need you to do what you normally do.
Just be you
he
and
can't.
awkward as fuck.
He can't do it.
That's all I need. He's like, but I'm not awkward. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you believe that. When was the last time any of y'all have moved?
I moved into my house like going on 5 years ago. I think.
Same.
Where'd you live? How long did you live in the place before that?
Not 35 years.
Nope. About 4 years.
Man, last time I moved, I guess when me and Dad moved in, sure, yeah. What, 12 years ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Yeah, my moving. You're talking about like a different thing because you're talking about days long, having to find out where you're putting everything, and trying to do what somebody that's not even there wants you to do. But my moving thing is, I'm like, don't fucking crack beers, don't order pizza. If you need my help moving, I want to come over. I want to go to work, and I want you to be moving at the same speed
Yeah.
as I'm moving. I'm not fucking 16 years old. Pizza and beer don't interest me unless we're done with the. That's always been my
So-
modus operandi.
Besides this time, the last 2 times I've moved, help somebody else move, I've said I will never do this again. But this is my dad, so I'm not going to say no to my dad.
You got a fucking vet out of the thing. You're not gonna.
I don't get to keep the vet. Let's make that clear.
We'll see.
The vet is not mine.
We'll talk off the air.
One family we were moving were friends of my sister's that they're not really friends anymore. I don't think it's because of the move, but
Her name started with an M.
yeah, probably started with that.
I was there. You drug me into that shit.
Were you part of that too?
Yeah, my truck and trailer.
No. This is a different one.
Oh,
Different
okay.
person who's
That's the last time I moved somebody, and I was like, "Fuck this." That's the second part of this story.
Okay.
The first part, where I've worked with both these people that were moving. I worked with them at Fast Taco.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They're from Joshua. They're friends with Troy.
Gotcha.
Their names are Dan and Michelle. We get over to help them move, and they haven't even packed up like boxes.
Yeah, dude.
Don't be that person. Don't be
out.
that guy.
And so now we're there, and we're helping them pack fucking boxes, and then loading them on trailers.
Oh.
And then they're like, "Okay, we're going to get lunch. Y'all want Whataburger?" Those two motherfuckers left and picked up Whataburger, while the rest of us are still like packing their shit.
No, man.
Nope.
So
I
that
want
was
help
very
with heavy
frustrating. But we stayed, we helped, we fought through it. Like, fuck it, these idiots. And at that point, I was like, I don't want to help anyone move. This is why I don't own a truck. It's like, nobody asks you when you drive a fucking Focus, "Hey, can you help me move?" It's like, man, I got to Focus. What can I do? Right?
Yeah.
So the second
Also,
time.
I'm like, this is like back when I was bartending and I had money sometimes and no children, but like, people would be like, "Hey, man, I don't need a truck or anything, but can you just come help me move?" I'd be like, "We work at the same place, and I paid movers
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
move my shit. Why am I gonna take my day
Here's
off?"
you $20.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
That's right. I would rather
Throw
donate.
in.
I'd rather donate to you buying a fucking mover, renting. How do you do that? Pay for a mover, rent a mover,
I guess you'd pay for one.
pay for a
But I get
mover.
what you're- Ooh, I like that idea. Instead of
Yeah.
helping somebody move, everyone just chips
Just chipped in.
Yeah, I like
It was like, I don't need your pizza or beer. My time is valuable. So here's $20, and that's like 30 minutes of my time. And
I'll accept
Amen.
a pizza and beer. That's me though. I'm not coming to help you move unless
You wait
I'm
till
offered
you get-
pizza and the
so
Wait till you get
I'm
closer to our
saying
age.
after though.
once you
start
start,
hurting.
I don't want a lunch
Yeah.
break in the middle of this shit. If you got enough shit where multiple people can't do it in a couple hours, few
That's
hours,
what I'm saying.
oh, and another thing about this whole moving process is we were taking a lot of stuff
Pussy slap.
to different people's houses. Which really sucked about that is every time we got to somebody's house, they wanted to sit there and talk to us. And I was like, we
Well,
only have
family
so
and
much
stuff.
fucking time. I was like, let's wrap it up. My Aunt Kathy and Uncle Bob are the fucking worst.
right, you can tell me their real names off
damn.
the air. For right now, we'll just call them Aunt Kathy and Uncle Bob.
Every time we go over there, I mean, I love them to death. They are so awesome, but they just want to talk, and they're so fucking friendly. You can't just say, "I gotta go." Mm-hmm. And every time I try to say I gotta go, she turn and talk to somebody else. I'm like, son of a bitch. We went there with
Because she
Jeremy.
doesn't get out of the house.
I know. Only person she has to talk to is Bob, and
And me.
yeah. Well, and she's on the phone 24 hours a day. Okay, so the
Yeah,
second
sounds like she's talking plenty. She can let
Yeah.
you go.
the second part of my I never want to help somebody move story. This one Dustin helped me, and this bitch was moving.
Probably like 10 to 12 years ago.
Oh, for sure, maybe even longer than that.
I was in high school.
Yeah. So at his truck, a 12-foot trailer,
14, but yeah.
14-foot trailer. My bad. What's that in metric?
It's a Royale with wheels.
15 meters.
We get to this bitch's apartment, and we're only
See,
moving.
there's this movie called Pulp Fiction, and the guy went to Amsterdam and he came back.
He said, "Do you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Amsterdam?"
What is that?
Go ahead,
It's Royale with cheese.
because they're on the metric system.
Proceed with the chlorophyll.
They don't know what a.
See, there's this movie called
That's
Billy
actually-
Madison. This guy had to go back to school. Never mind.
I've seen that one.
I don't think chlorophyll. Is that Billy Madison? You got it. Okay. Where we're at? What do you remember about this movie experience?
I don't remember a lot. I just remember that it was horrible. We were in the middle of Fort Worth.
Yeah.
trying to- downtown Fort Worth, trying to back in a 14-foot trailer.
Do you know where the Firehouse sub apartments are?
Yeah,
That's not the sub.
Firestone.
That's right.
Apartments.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You got it. You got it. It was those apartments.
That's where
And-
my drug dealer used to live. They were nice as fuck back then.
Probably not the same bitch. And we're only moving from there to a U-Haul storage place that's probably what, 3 blocks away?
Yeah.
Not far at all. But she has like quite a bit of large things. We didn't have to go in there and pack her shit.
And it was on what, second or third floor?
Yeah, second or third floor.
Downstairs. Oof.
Take everything downstairs. It was like a bed, coffee table, couch, nothing like a kitchen table. Everything fit on the trailer in one load, I think. Is that correct?
I'm pretty sure.
Might have done too. I don't know.
But we were dead by the time that.
Yeah. So me and Dustin show up. knock on the door. She gets out like she just woke up, and it's like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's not like early in the morning. We didn't show up early. We showed up like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and she rolls out of bed like we're kind of bothering her.
Cracks a beer.
Then as we're walking in there, she's telling us what all to move, and she tells, and we're going to have to move this bed. There's a guy and a girl in the same bed that she was in. Do you remember this part?
I don't.
So there's a guy and a
I
girl.
remember there was something fishy about the whole thing.
Yes.
His young
really
eyes
pissed you
blocked
off.
it out.
This is the most fishy part.
Oh, hell, I was like 16 or something like that.
There was a guy and a girl in the bed with her, and then I was like, "Oh, good, we have people to help." I was like, "Oh no, they're not here to help." I was like, what the fuck? So we just showed up to help. So then the guy gets in the shower, and we start moving. The girl, I guess she felt kind of bad, so she took like pillows and threw them down the balcony. So we load this entire fucking bitch's apartment. Like the girl that we were helping move, she actually did help a little, but not very much. She was so fucking horrible. So we finally get everything out of there. Roll down, back in the trailer, unload over there, come back, and now the guy is out of the shower, almost acting like he's ready to help after we fucking moved everything. And right then I was like, I'm never helping anyone move again.
I like the throwing the pillows off the balcony. It's real efficient moving. I like that.
Yeah.
Right.
And then she claims she helped. Like she
Should
did.
have just thrown
And then
all that
she
shit off the
got
balcony.
same amount of pizza as everyone else.
That's my style of moving right there. If I was on the 3rd floor, man, I'd throw everything out. Whatever survived the landing is coming with
It was
me.
meant to be.
I feel like if I ever move out of my house, I'm just going to leave shit there.
At some point, you just are like, it's going to go in the trash.
You're like, how much
Like,
could
no
they
matter-
charge me?
Like the way my mom and dad are, they clean the entire house very, very well. My mom did, my niece did. And then my mom today, when I went over there, she's like, do you think I should mop one more time? Because it's all tile floors. Like from the, like every bit of it's tile. It's like, should I mop one more time? I was like, and I walked in there, I was like, no, you don't need to mop another time. They're probably going to come in here, paint their baseboards,
Yeah.
paint their walls
They're going to remodel
before
it.
they move in, and then you'll be fine. And my dad wants to mow one more time.
No.
Well, the curb appeal, you know.
Shoot.
I think he just wants, well, I took his lawnmower away, so he doesn't have the option anymore.
He's going to pay somebody to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Paying $60, which is a steal for that house.
Shoot.
$60 mow that entire
that
lawn front and
880.
back.
Something.
I feel like I
happened.
pay that much for my front and back.
I just can't believe he was push mowing it.
The front,
man.
well, his push mower is badass. Like it's
Oh, where it has the speed set.
it's got the speed setting and it's got a very wide deck. Like
Oh, yeah.
it,
It's got two blades underneath that bad boy.
Yeah, it doesn't
Big ass
fit-
Toro.
it doesn't fit through a 36-inch door.
Nope.
You should
It's about-
explain that. I was thinking he just had a regular push mower. Like,
No.
man, that's gonna
Hell
take
no.
hours. 'Cause I got a riding.
He still had to
mower.
walk
Man,
behind
that's
it.
Still a pain.
He didn't have the little trailer that pulled you, but he still walked behind it. So that's a lot of exercise. Walking that yard.
Dusty, you get fired up when you're talking about mowers. I've seen
I
it
love
time and
mowers.
time again. I don't.
Ask him about John Deere.
Ooh, that John Deere's. I bleed green.
Are you a Packers fan? Nah,
Nope.
I bleed green and yellow for different reasons.
Is that John Deere?
Yep.
So you said to yourself, you said, hey, next time somebody's moving a bunch of furniture, I want to be the guy fucking and then in the shower,
Yep.
not the guy showing up after to move all the fucking
100%.
antiques.
And I've always said I'll never ask anyone to help me move, but this week I have asked people to help me. Like Dustin, my nephews.
Yeah, family's different.
Well,
Look at all
Yeah,
the
man, I
stuff
didn't get a
got.
text. Maybe I would have came and helped you, man.
It's probably between.
I know you were busy. I didn't want to bother you. But I guess I should have. You could have made a little money out of it.
It's all good. They cooked me plenty of meals.
What you drinking over there?
I'm drinking some good old Louisiana sweet tea.
You need to put some of that in it?
Oh no,
What's in that bottle?
that was TX. That was from.
It was?
Well, it is, but it's from Friday night because it was shot 30.
Oh, it's still haunting you. I
Yeah.
see.
It's just sitting there watching.
You have it here because you're like, keep my enemies
What is
just
that?
close and my.
TX?
What is that?
TX whiskey?
No, I've never heard of it.
I like Busty.
But I don't really drink whiskey, so I don't know.
They make it right here.
Do they?
TX, Fort Worth.
Busty Slayer has a good rule. You should never have to help a friend move over 30.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So you're
No
still in the
joke.
right, Drew, you're still in the age range to help somebody move or be
yeah.
helped.
He
Tread-
said he likes
tread
to help
lightly.
move.
Well, you do now.
Dude, I'll help somebody move if they repay the favor when I need help moved. I think that's a good trade-off to me.
Yeah, those are
Yeah, but the problem
dangerous
is,
waters.
yeah. Do you think they're
But I
actually,
haven't helped anyone move in, 5 years, so,
When was the last time you actually did help somebody?
Move and probably senior year of high school. Had to help move into an apartment like 3 stories up.
Ugh.
Never again. Yeah, I haven't moved since.
It's like, dude, I had
Now,
to fucking
so- yeah.
carry the beer pong table, and then he had a mattress and a box spring, and then we were done. But
That should be the first question, though. How many stories is this place?
Yeah, see, I got roped into that. Showed up, we were all hungover because we were all 18 or whatever.
Did you agree to help them move
Yes.
while you were drinking? Yeah.
But I was not aware it was 3 stories high.
But were you drunk when you agreed to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I went, we helped him move, and never again. So now if anyone asks me to move, new phone, who dis?
When I moved into my house from Mansfield, the only people that helped me move was your dad, and then a girl I was dating, her brother and her dad, because he had just had a bunch of giant trailers and trucks, and I felt bad after that.
I would feel bad. I'd feel
But I was 23 years old, so I was under that 30 age. I wasn't smart enough to know then that I needed to hire movers,
Ooh.
and these motherfuckers just volunteered. So I was like,
I was 13 at the time, so they weren't going to ask me to help.
yeah.
No.
I don't think I asked anybody to help. They just volunteered. I didn't have a bunch of stuff,
How expensive is it to pay movers? Is that expensive?
it ain't
Nowadays,
cheap, but it ain't.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Better than going to the chiropractor.
So when Brandy and Troy moved to Denver, they paid for movers. They packed their entire house up. They paid for movers to load from the house into the U-Haul. Then me and Troy drove the U-Haul to Denver, and they paid a second group of movers to move from the U-Haul into their apartment.
How much was that?
Probably a lot. I don't know the exact number, but I don't imagine it'd be cheap.
No.
And when they moved from like a 3,600 square foot townhouse to a 2-bedroom small apartment. Didn't get rid of a lot of stuff. Like got rid of 1 bedroom full of stuff because they were reducing down to 2 bedrooms instead of 3. And the movers started piling stuff in there. And one of them was like, "How big of a place are they coming from?" That fucking tiny apartment was just packed with boxes. We couldn't move around. It was nuts.
What's worse, moving or then having to unpack it all?
That's a good question.
Bro, I'll be in my new place for like 3-4 weeks before.
Yeah,
Everything's still in
Yeah.
I'm gonna say packing everything up is probably the worst part.
I'm like, where's the spatula? I'm looking in the box that says kitchen. Where's the fucking, these burgers are burning. Like, dude, you've been here 2 months.
Yeah, I think when
I'll
you're,
get them as I need them, okay? Pretty soon I'm going to have to open the winter box because I'm running out of jeans.
when my sister lived in Houston, they were moving so often that she just kept all her boxes. And she stored them in
Well,
the
that's
garage.
just good
Like
business.
she got very efficient at moving. I wouldn't say so often, but every couple of years. They didn't like staying in the same spot.
I feel like that's the last thing I'd want to be efficient at.
Right? Yeah, it sounds like a terrible life.
It really does.
Now that I'm a gypsy, I don't buy anything and I keep everything in a box.
Man. Yeah. I don't know.
Now, Drew, I have a theory, and I'm never wrong, but you can tell me if I'm wrong. You applied to be a firefighter, and they saw your mustache, and they were like, it's more of a fire technician mustache.
You should have seen the beard, man, before I shaved it. You really would have been roasting me.
Oh,
I figured I was going to shave it. I thought we were looking nice on this podcast, but then I see Ricky. I guess I didn't get that memo either.
What?
Thought we were all shaving looking nice, man.
When was the last time you saw me?
When was the last time you said he was going to shave?
Well, last time I saw you,
A week
little-
ago?
A little drunk. Maybe I didn't
Yeah.
remember.
and when was the last time Dustin had any other look than the exact one he has currently?
He's looked the same my entire life.
That's
Dustin has
dope.
not changed a bit.
That's fire.
You look the exact same.
I had to
Guess
get
Ricky
rid,
as well. Ricky isn't really
I had to
big.
get rid of the goatee for a while.
Like right now, I have a lot of hair, but that's the only big change I've ever made. Then I get fat and skinny, fat and skinny. I'm sorry.
Those are the biggest
Fat-
changes you can have. What else?
Fat
Your
and
skin
fatter,
color
fat and
hasn't
fatter.
changed.
My skin color
You're like, yeah, my
fluctuates.
facial hair, my hair, and my body type have changed. And sometimes I wear glasses, and sometimes I don't. And I put in colored contacts. But other than
Oh,
that,
man.
I look the same.
I have a flash drive that I need to plug into this computer here and pull up some throwback pictures of Ricky and I. Woo! Just
Yeah.
from about 10 years ago.
Oh yeah,
I was a little string bean, and you weren't too far from it too.
it's amazing how different you change.
I was a little stream bean,
Yeah.
and you were barely fat.
It's so funny when you look back at pictures like that. It's like, I remember when I was that skinny, when I was that fat, and I thought I was, or you look back and you think you're skinny.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I wish I could be that fat again.
Yeah, you go, fuck, that was my before picture. This was my, like, I'm about to lose weight. Here's, and you're like, I would
He
kill
might
for
have
that
been
before.
a little more brown in those pictures.
Probably summertime then.
It was.
I should be
Close to dove season
brown
and
now.
stuff.
I was helping Linda move. Saw that picture of you and Dirk, man.
Me and Dirk went.
Man, it was you, Dirk, and Chelsea, I think.
Oh yeah, old Nowinski. He's my bud.
Yeah. When's
Just
the last time you
randomly in the
talked to him?
garage, I saw it. Just saw a photograph of Dustin, Dirk, and Chelsea. I was like, this is the most random photograph I could ever found.
And where was this?
This was at Linda's in her garage.
Linda's.
She was in a little garage.
Aunt Linda. She's our aunt. We've had her on the podcast a couple of times.
I know.
Okay.
I just
You-
don't know why she would have that picture of me.
Did you not hear his confusion? Linda?
Well, I didn't know she moved either.
He thought
No, she didn't.
he thought he was saying the
just-
picture was
We were moving
taken
things out of her
in
garage.
Linda's garage. He's like, I remember me and Dirk going to Linda's.
What was Dirk at the Halloween party?
It wasn't her frequent bar.
What's it called when you do the circles to win a pie?
It
Cake
was
walk.
yes.
Cakewalk. Yeah. I was close with pie.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think you can have pie and a cake. walk.
Imagine Dirk in that garage doing a cakewalk,
Oh, I remember
You'd
those.
have to be ducking.
hitting his head on the garage door rails.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember her garage. It was always open. She had all those little cake, you know.
Yeah, she had the number
And I'd
like
never
permanently
seen it
taped under her
for-
floor.
Oh, we
10
spray painted
years. I don't know, because now her garage is kind of more stuff in it. I haven't seen it in 10 years. But we were cleaning it out, and I saw him on the floor, and I was like, holy shit.
It's so
That
weird.
is a memory I forgot.
Yeah. It's so weird that when you have a garage, if you stop using it as a garage or as a place to hang out, you just start collecting shit.
Mm-hmm.
So much fucking shit.
Yeah. Y'all saw the studio before.
Yeah.
I had to do a lot of work getting just this area back to normal.
And we're still kind of crowded.
We are crowded, but I did move more furniture in this week, so got to find a new place for that.
Yeah, my folks' garage at certain points growing up, if you needed something from the middle of the garage, you'd be like, I don't know which direction to try and climb over.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. My parents' garage never looked too cluttery or messy to me, but there was so much shit in there. But it was very organized. But my pops had shelves all around, like on the wall going into the house that's covered in closed shelves,
Yeah.
closed shelving. Then on the side was all shelving. Then those two giant toolboxes. There was always a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Now
right.
today I saw it empty. And it was like, son of a bitch. Got to see it. The house is empty. Yeah, it's insane. The backyard with no pull furniture, Drew.
We can't see it anymore.
Oh, that would be strange to look at.
They signed the papers to give it away tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gone.
I didn't even go to the last pool party, man.
Damn. I did. No.
Did you?
I went to one
Yeah,
last.
that does not look the same at all.
I know.
4th of July. No. I don't know. I went to one of them.
That's the yard my dad push mows.
Now, where do you sign up to be possibly the winner of the giveaway of the house?
I think they already gave it away. I'll see if they're accepting any late entries.
We could be neighbors.
I mean, let's face it. I
Yeah.
can't afford to pay somebody to mow that, and I'm sure as hell not gonna.
You're
Just
not
the
gonna
yard
mow it
alone
yourself.
is gonna talk me out of getting that free house.
It's a nice yard. St. Augustine, all in the front,
Front and back.
thick.
Yeah.
He would mow it on
It's
the highest
nice.
setting. Thick.
Tallest setting?
Tallest.
I've never seen St. Augustine look that good.
Nope.
Yeah,
You're just asking
it's perfect.
for more work. Come out there more often.
Yeah.
When he wasn't
Yeah,
traveling,
your mom must be a bitch or something. He's trying to stay in that yard.
whenever he doesn't travel for work, he mows that yard twice a week, like every 3 days.
You had a lot of projects going on in the garage.
No, but I'm pretty sure it was the other way around. My mom sent him to mow the lawn.
Oh, put it on the tallest setting, Bob. Sick of this shit. His name's probably Ricky.
Yeah.
In my split second of thinking of what I was going to say, I was like, don't just say a random Hispanic name. You're going to look like an asshole.
All the clues are there for you to know his name.
It's RL3 over here.
So yeah, you could have just gone with Ricardo or Ricky. Well, I like Bob too. That's Dustin's dad.
Well, I call you Enrique, so figure that out.
That doesn't even make sense.
Kind of does. Anyways, I don't know why she gets mad and calls him random names, but
when she's mad at him, she calls him Bob.
Well, it stands for.
You're trying to say something bad about my pops, who is literally the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
I'm saying something bad about your mother
Oh, she can be.
being rude to your pops.
So you're talking shit about my mom?
Yes.
I feel like that's more acceptable. But she probably could easily stab you. My mom is actually one of the funniest motherfuckers I've ever met. She's low key funny though.
That's
She is
curious.
low-key- She's low key.
She's very low key funny.
So if you have kids, they'll probably be funny
They might be.
because I think it skips.
It definitely.
generation.
Yeah, I didn't get that gene.
I think it skips.
I don't want to talk anymore. Y'all talk.
I haven't been mean to you yet, but I don't. That's usually not. I usually skip you. Speaking of skipping,
Why?
no.
You don't skip me. I've had my fair share.
Of what? Skips?
No.
I don't think I've ever heard him be mean to you.
Yeah, I think in the past other people are high siding on you, so I fucking
Oh, you have my back.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
You've been mean to him.
I mean to everybody.
Man, you are kind of mean to everybody.
And the animosity between you two before the show started. I didn't even know if we were going to get this podcast going.
But
they've spent
between me and
4
Dustin,
days straight together.
Was it bad? I feel like that was normal.
Dude, you could
I think it was
you could cut
normal.
the tension in this garage with a plastic
Still?
alien.
Me and Steve were looking at each other like, oh, man.
What? What was it about?
Nothing. Steve just likes to make shit up.
God bless.
No, because I don't remember
God
what I
damn.
said.
Seems like more and more Ricky comes into this place fresh.
Bosses you around.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
See, I
He
did,
was like, "Where's the cord that I bought for the studio?" You said it's around here somewhere. He goes, "No, find it now."
that never happened. First of all,
Stop plugging that mic in the wrong hole.
I can confirm that was said.
God damn, y'all are such dicks.
We are just. Don't shoot the messenger,
Sippy.
okay?
I think I have to get something out of my car.
Oh shit. He's not coming back.
He's gonna go
gotta
in
go
my
get
car and take
cigarettes.
his candy back.
Oh, I could go get cigarettes.
He's gotta go get cigarettes. Just not come back.
Yeah, I brought you candy and you're being mean to me. And it's not even Halloween yet.
I'm just reporting the news. I don't have an
it's
opinion
close to
about it.
Halloween.
And you're trying to drag Steve down with you. Steve was just reporting what he heard.
Yeah. I mean, if Dusty was my cousin, 10 years younger, I'd fucking boss him around too.
So you're saying it's acceptable?
Yeah, he's called you fat a few times on the air today. I would take it out some way or another.
I feel like that's a common thing he says to me.
What?
You're always fat shaming me.
I always talk about your hair and your beard, but I never.
That's
talk
no, that's
about
only
your weight.
recently. This is only recently.
I talk about my own weight, which
Yeah, but then you look at me like, well, at least I'm not like
Talk
that
about mine.
guy.
yeah, and then your weird ass pinky you got.
God, you motherfucker.
Let me see your pinky, man.
No. Do you see anything wrong with my pinky?
Let's show
Let
the
me
other
see
one.
the other one.
Yeah,
No.
show the other one.
First of all, without seeing the other one, do you see anything wrong with my pinky?
No, that one looks fine.
I mean, it's shaking a bit.
It's the size
I don't
of
see
it.
what's wrong with it.
I don't even know
I
how
don't
you
see what's
do
wrong with
coke with those things.
Wait, I don't see
What
what's
are you
wrong
gonna-
with it.
Look at the nail size. Look at the difference.
I honestly can't tell.
See, thank you. That's,
Here, let me turn the lights up.
that's
for
a
you.
good friend
Yeah,
and
how about-
family right there.
Hold on, let me turn the light up for you.
Dustin's light may expose
That's
you.
a
Now you got to show it again with the
good
light on.
friend right there.
So this is the mongoloid finger right here. This is
I
a
still
regular
don't even think it's that
finger,
bad.
and this is the finger that looks like that guy from the Goonies.
Fuck y'all.
Hey, no birds in the garage.
It's 2022, man. You can't be making fun of pinkies.
Yeah, I didn't identify their gender. I just said that they were weird. One of these things. I never fat shamed you.
Ricky, I think you're beautiful just the way you are.
I mean, we didn't talk
Thank
about
you.
my broke ass gout fingers.
Yeah, what's going on with your non-gout gout?
Oh, it hurts.
Check those bad boys out.
There was what was it last week that I told you I want to chop it off with an axe?
Yeah, and I volunteered.
It hurt.
Got a new chainsaw.
I got a new chainsaw.
Ooh, hold on though.
Oh.
We gotta get a Patreon before we just go throwing that up on Twitch for free.
Oh, auction off the fucking the finger?
Now you're cooking with gas.
It's a giveaway.
Yeah.
Another giveaway. I'm sorry.
We
man.
can
that
all-
was too soon.
Autograph it.
Promise the finger to Ricky for 35 years and then just give it away.
That's kind of what happened.
Hey, you want to clip my finger now? Nah, I don't have time. Well, just give this finger to somebody else.
Oh,
All right, back to you, Drew.
yeah,
Back to me.
Let's see your pinkies.
What do you do?
Dude, my pinkies are just fine.
Like, what do you do when you're not working normally?
When I'm not working, man, hanging out with friends or I'm gaming.
What do you game?
Still Halo, man.
That's it.
I play Call of Duty too. That's probably my second
yeah.
most played. Halo and
Warzone.
COD are pretty. Those are my two go-tos.
Play some Warzone.
I haven't played in like this last year, but when it first came out, yeah, I played a lot of it.
I fuck kids up on Warzone.
You do what?
Yep. That's the lingo they say. The gamers
What do they say? What do we say?
fuck kids up.
Oh yeah, we do say that.
Okay.
I'm fucking this kid up. Yeah, that's how we do it. Ask my dad, man. I was cussing like a sailor at like 12, man. He used to get so mad at me.
Yeah, but
What?
that's
He used to
Why would
get
he
so mad.
at you for
Your
you're
dad's-
cussing at
Because I'm sure I was yelling and you could like hear it through the wall because we were like,
yeah.
Yeah,
living room's
nothing
on one
gives you a
side.
crash course in the meanest shit you can say to anybody like online gaming.
nobody holds back because everyone's behind a screen. So it's just everyone, man. You gotta,
Can
have tough
you,
skin. You gotta have tough skin to be on there.
oh yeah.
Well, I don't know. Can you bleep me?
Do you want me to like bleep you live? Like, do you want this to
will
not
it
go
work?
over the Twitch?
I mean, I don't care.
Okay, yeah, I'll edit it out later.
Anyways, my friend, he's a comedian. His name is Matt McElhone, and he's really funny. And I think he stopped doing this joke, but I fucking loved it. And it was like real in like real time. It was truthful at the time. But he goes, "Yeah, I took a long break, but I started playing Call of Duty again, which is nice because I hadn't been called a fag in a while." He's just like, "Yeah, I jumped." Just told him how much I liked the joke. He's like, "No, for real, dude. I jumped on there," and I was like, "Oh yeah, these kids don't give
They don't.
a fuck."
And you can tell when the mama comes in too. It's like, all right, little bitch, come on, say something. Say what you say in front of your mommy.
In the gaming world, there is no like cancel culture.
Nah.
It's a wild, wild west. Everyone is saying anything, whatever, man. It's crazy.
Mr. Mikey Unlikely would like to know, where do you like to drop in Warzone?
Where do I like to drop? Well, I haven't played Caldera, the new one, which I think he's referring to. But the old Warzone, man, I used to always. It was the shopping center. I think it was called Mall. Man, super. Yeah, was it Supermarket? Yeah. I haven't played Warzone in a long time though.
So how often are you playing Halo?
Pussy.
I play Halo probably a couple nights a week.
Really?
Yeah, I put in a lot. I still play a lot.
Are you ranked
Yeah.
highly?
I'm the highest rank I can get in the game. Yeah.
Prestige.
Well, Halo doesn't do prestiges, but COD, yeah.
I don't even know what prestige I am.
Do you
Wait,
think
you mean like ranked in the? What do you mean highest rank you can get in the game?
Well, Halo has like they rate your skill 1 to 50.
Oh, so it's not like ranked. I'm the 4,000th player worldwide. It's just like on a scale of.
In Halo, yeah, in Halo it's just ranks. But in Call of Duty, on that Modern Warfare that came out, for the first 3 weeks, I had the most wins on the game. I was number 1 on leaderboard. And then I had to go back to work.
Damn.
God,
I'm doing that
bless.
same thing this year. My dad's gonna get mad about it. Taking a whole week off just so I can play all week.
Do you
My
think
yearly tradition.
do you think you can beat 90% of the players on there?
90%, yeah.
We're not playing in the same lobby.
How much? How
And we're not going after
What is that
this fucking
percentage?
same chicks either.
Like, obviously-
I don't wanna-
obviously there's somebody that can beat you, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Or what percentage would you say that is?
I'd say I'm at least top 2% in Call of Duty.
2%.
Halo, I think I'm like 1%.
Damn.
Man,
See, and when I met you, I was like, where does he get all this fucking confidence?
it's behind the mic. He's good behind the mic.
And I'm not even joking. I'm like, God damn, I wish I had some of that
Man.
swagger. And now I'm like, well,
Man, that's what I was thinking about you, man. Every time I listen to the podcast, I'm like, man, I wish I was like Steve Gamble.
I'm always drunk when I'm doing the podcast. If you
Yeah,
want to know the
that's a good way
secret,
to do
here
it.
it is. Yeah, it's liquid courage. But
No,
you just
that's
seem
not
like
true.
you just naturally have a healthy confidence, not even like cockiness. But it's because you be fucking kids, just like Dusty.
Old Bussy
Fucking
Slayer
them
says.
kids.
That's what they say,
Old
right?
Bussy Slayer says the higher your KD ratio, the fatter your girlfriend.
That is facts. That is facts.
You like the big girls?
But my KD's so high, I don't even have a girlfriend.
They don't make them big enough for my shit. God
Yeah,
damn.
man.
For all you non-gamers, that's kill death ratio.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up.
I just want to make sure.
Man, are you a little gamer too, man? I'm surprised you knew that.
I game every now and again, you know. Got to practice that trigger finger every once in a while.
The one that's you're gonna cut off.
Yes. That's a zoom finger.
How's the gout affecting your gaming?
It's really bad, dude.
You know,
It's really
you do
bad.
know. Did you hear the episode where he said a doctor told him it's not gout,
No.
but they didn't know what
Doctor
it. They don't
told
know
me.
Oh
what it
yeah.
is?
No,
Oh
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. I do. Yeah.
Did you post that one?
Maybe.
No, actually, I want to say we talked about
Yeah,
this in
that
the
was a
garage.
few ago.
Maybe.
Well, it was a few ago, but I didn't think you gotten to it yet.
I thought that was during the Allison episode.
No, that was after. This was an episode all by itself. Remember when Steve-O showed up drunk?
I don't remember that.
We haven't posted that.
That one has not been posted. I've been busy. Nothing's been posted in the last week and a half.
That was my whole gout episode.
Wait,
bro.
you guys knew I showed up drunk?
You didn't know?
I thought I flew right under the radar with that.
Yeah. Oh, I just had 3 old fashions and
I had 2 old fashions.
He was like, "Oh, I had a few beers, and they gave me old fashions."
Yeah,
you-
one beer.
You did not fly under the radar. It was very notable.
Right, when you texted me and said if you ruin the podcast again, you're out. I was like, they probably knew.
All right, tell us about your gout then.
oh,
Because
Is it gout or is it not gout?
We don't know.
the doctor said no, not
the
gout.
doctor said that was a very good guess, which is what I told him it was.
That's the last thing I want to hear.
No,
From the doctor.
the last
Oh
thing
yeah,
you-
that's a pretty good guess.
No, the last thing you want to hear is what he told me, which was, I don't know if I'm going to be smart enough to figure this out. That's literally what he told me.
Was this a specialty doctor?
Yes, this was the hand to shoulder doctor. I said that on last
The
time.
hand to shoulder, or hand and shoulder.
I re-looked it up. It says to shoulder.
So
So
it
he
was-
does include the elbows.
Okay, when
which
you're
he
fuck-
asked to look at my elbows, but I was there for my hands. I don't know.
But he was so he's a hand to elbow. I'm sorry, shoulder to hand doctor that specializes in elbows.
I guess he looked at them. He looked at mine.
That's why he wasn't smart enough to do it. It was like when he was in med school, he skipped the part where they talked about past the elbow.
I guess.
He's
I
like,
don't know.
shit. Let me start what I know. Let's start at
I
the
told
elbow.
him everything. I told him everything, and he was even googling shit. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's Google it and pulls up a picture. Yeah, that looks like it.
Is there actual elbow specialist?
Apparently,
I didn't know that was a thing. I'm glad. Hey, good to know.
The weenus doctor, I guess. I don't know.
Was this like at that mall off of like 35 in Seminary?
it was at a storage unit.
Nope. I'm telling you right
Yeah,
now.
was this in the part of Richmore Mall that they turned into a giant storage facility?
No, that would have been cheaper, and I might have gotten better results.
You got the same results.
said-
I
he
can
said
give you the results. Let me
Here's
see
what
the
he said.
fucking thing.
Well, he had to Google the panel of blood that he needed to take so that. We
Hold
could
on, he
figure
had to
out fine.
Google it.
Yes, I'm telling you, he Googled everything. There's a computer right there.
That is the last thing I want to see is my doctor Googling.
No shit,
Bro,
telling you.
you got to go to my elbow guy.
You got one?
Yeah, I'll give you my elbow guy's
All right,
number because
let me know.
Yeah, come to my weenus doctor.
Yeah, I know a pediatrician. Go see him. That's a better option right now.
Well, maybe we just need to invite him on the podcast.
Okay.
I'll even pay
ain't
my
no little
$60
kids with
copay.
gout.
You have a $60 copay
I don't remember how much I paid for this jackass to tell me that.
to Google shit.
Yes, and then he's like, you know what you need is a rheumatologist, rheumatoid arthritis guy or whatever. That's who you need. That's who's going to be able to figure all this out. So they refer me to one of them. I called because I haven't gotten a referral yet, and I called for my blood results, and they said no, everything came back normal. Which he told me that even because normally your acid levels are higher if you have gout, like the acidity, it's an acid thing. But he told me too. He said even if your acid levels are normal, that doesn't rule out that you don't have gout. He said gout's very hard to be able to diagnose.
But
I would have to cut your finger open, take a sample, look at it through a microscope, and if there's crystals there, then that means it's gout. And I said, well, he ain't gonna fucking touch my finger with a no.
This is the same guy that's Googling everything.
Yes. So he told me rheumatoid or whatever. So then I called to get my blood results. The lady calls me back and she's like, "Oh well, everything's normal." I was like, "Okay, well, I need like." He said the next step would be go to a rheumatologist, and she said, "Well, do you want to come in and talk to him about that?" Fuck no, I don't want to come in and pay for him to write a fucking referral. I said no. So she's supposed to send. So they sent me a reference to that. Listen to this. We're in October. This lady does virtual visits 2 times a week and is only in the office 1 time a week. Her next virtual visit is in the end of January. The next in-office visit is like the middle of March.
The rheumatologist?
Rheumatologist, yeah. So now I'm trying to call back and say, hey, you got to have somebody else that works decent hours. I can't wait till March. This shit, I almost want to cut it off.
I think you need to find a new.
Country to have been born in.
First of all, this doctor
I know.
shoulder to hand doctor.
I'm starting to think he's a shoulder to elbow.
I don't think he knows he's actually a doctor. I think he probably stole somebody's identity.
I guess
It's
And
his
now
whole-
he's posing as a doctor. He's like, fuck, I can just Google this. It's like,
that's why there's computers set up in every room. And it's just a desk.
yeah,
that's his whole job is just referring you to other doctors.
Yeah,
that's family doctor. That's what family doctors do.
man. So all you rheumatologists out there,
Hey, bitches in the Google chat.
Yeah, if you're in a Google
He's
chat,
on WebMD.
or
Is that
in
what it
the
is?
Google
Is
chat.
is that the one where you Google like is it WebMD? Or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Hey,
you're in the chat and you're a doctor, tell him he's got gout. That's all he needs to hear. Because don't you just, once you find out that that's in fact what you have, don't you just live with it and try and
pretty much
Control it as much as
dieting,
you can?
Yada, yada.
How
I
do
don't
you-
know.
How do you get rid of it? Just
You don't
no
need
water,
to-
no
you really
beer,
don't get rid of
no
it.
salt.
Yeah, salt and all. There's a whole list of things that it could be. I mean, they can put you on something to lower your acidity levels, but the problem is mine aren't high. So I'm taking some cherry pills, which is also supposed to. I don't know. I'm doing some things that.
what are cherry pills?
It's
he's just
cherry.
eating cherries.
Right?
I looked it up.
But cherries aren't much bigger than pills.
These are like got 10,000 milligrams a piece, and you take 3 of them a day.
Have you tried like edibles?
No, can't do that.
What if you put it in your butt?
Still absorbing it.
Dude, you want to hear some crazy
What if
shit?
what if
Yeah.
Steve-O puts it in your butt and he doesn't tell you what it is?
Yeah, that would work.
Just give him Molly. Yeah, my fucking fingers are fine, dude. And you know what? I've always felt closer to you than to Ricky. And it's not.
Ricky might be family, but
But this shoulder rub you're giving me, I don't know. It's helping my fingers.
yeah, I don't know. So, anyways, yeah,
Mikey,
my answer.
yeah, Mikey says you need to try Dak Prescott's thumb doctor.
Oh, that's a good idea. I need to. I'll call that guy.
It's the same dude that used to do Shaq's big toe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So you got a big toe issue too.
So call
I think
Derek-
that's sort of gout initiated
Hold on. Why don't you get that checked out then?
because it's not bothering me right now,
Oh, that makes
but
sense.
it bothers me the same as what my fingers do. The same symptoms, which they say gout starts in your big toe.
That's what you
That's what
have.
Google says. I know. I know what I
So-
have. I just need a proper diagnosis
You-
to figure out what I can do about it.
You've done more research than your doctor did.
Yeah, do the same research he's doing. Google it. Type in
have.
I have gout, comma, what helps? Question. You don't even have to put the question mark. I do because I feel like it's more polite. And when the machines become self-aware and we're enslaved, I want Alexa to remember that I always said, Alexa, stop music, please.
See, anytime I have pain or anything sick wise and I Google it, I end up feeling worse than when I originally Googled it because it tells you all kinds of crazy stuff, man.
My wife has that. She
Oh,
had
you're about to have a heart, man. I can't be reading this.
my wife had MS for like the better part of a day. I'm like, you got to get off the fucking internet. You were drunk and you fell down. She's like, no, my balance. I'm like,
That's what the WebMD told her.
Oh shit.
So new chatter, Nate P agrees with you that you have gout.
Thanks, Nate.
hey, Nader, what's up, buddy? I don't know why I looked at the chat screen. What's up, bud? That was the last time I moved, is when we moved out of my apartment that I shared with Nate P.
Oh, so Nate P's your buddy?
Oh, good. And he's
See, when I fucking posted on Facebook, shit happened.
Did you
And-
post it?
I would like to state
I don't know.
he doesn't know me. He doesn't know me at all, and he also diagnosed me with gout. So
Well, yeah, he's got the same thing your doctor does. A phone.
Yeah, Google.
oh geez.
Listen to this shit. I was doing some shows this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
This other comic that was working
talk about
with
that.
me, we're talking about. He's like, oh, I can't have this and that, and he has said something in his act about having diabetes. And I was like, you can't have pork because of the diabetes? Is it salt? He goes, no, I got this other thing. I got bitten by a Lone Star tick.
Hold on. Do ticks bite?
Yeah, isn't that big?
Well,
What is
they're
that
like-
one? What is that one?
Whatever
disease?
they do.
They're parasites. They
insert
attach
them-
to you, right?
They attach to you, but they still have little. I don't know. I always call it a tick bite.
Is it a tick bite?
I
It's
think
not
so.
a tick sting. Anyways,
It's like
a
they-
tick
but they
inserted
attach to you.
itself into
Okay,
his body.
Yeah.
And apparently they're from here. They call them Lone Star ticks. And
lions?
since then, he's allergic to mammal meat.
What?
Hold on, what's that one tick where you get bit by it and it really screws you? I don't know the name
Lyme's disease?
of it. Yeah.
I'd rather have Lyme disease.
You really would?
My
Yeah, but
mom-
you can't get rid of that.
My mom thought she had Lyme
can't get
disease
rid
for
of the
longest
allergy.
time.
I guess
Yeah,
I
but
feel
she's
like I could
also
go
one of them
without meat, though.
Googlers. Your mom's also very hypochondriac.
All right, so what does that mean, mammal meat? What can he eat? Fish?
He can eat fish and poultry,
What?
but he can't have beef, lamb, pork,
That's made up.
human. I don't. He didn't seem like the type, but
Well, now not even an option.
yeah, I know. Now he doesn't
Like if
even
he wanted to.
Yeah, when the machines come self-aware, and we're all forced into cannibalism. Not Stetson. He's gonna be fucked.
So how's your comedy going?
Yeah.
It's going good. Did I not tell you I was crushing it all over the
Yeah.
southern United States? Yeah, I did Little Rock.
How's that?
Awful. I did Wichita, which was good.
So the crowds were better in Wichita?
Crowds are always good in Wichita. I have no idea why.
Huh.
It's like this weird little room. It looks like they converted a fucking Bennigan's into a comedy club or something. And I mean, it's like sold out at like
Better
100.
or worse than the iPhone store in Tyler?
As far as the setup,
Yeah.
well, it's a comedy club. It's got like a real stage and
Okay.
sound system, but
On a scale of 1 to 7,
I'm listening.
Is he funny?
7
.com.
being the worst place you've ever done stand up, and 1 being your least favorite place you've ever done stand up. How would you rate Wichita?
Oh,
Do you see how fast Dustin ripped his headphones off? He did that just for me. That's a joke for 1.
I think it's like a 3.7.
Okay.
Because objectively, it's not the best, but for whatever reason,
It's always good for you.
it's always good for me. And they shouldn't be my people. But even we had one show that was like 15 showed up. I don't know if it was late show Friday or
Do I say, did you have that late Friday show thing going on there?
we had attendance wise. Late show Friday was the fucking worst, but they're still fun. So yeah, it made me want to kill myself less. It was a good weekend. I sold out of koozies. Oh, get this shit.
Already
dude.
sold out of koozies?
So I had, I guess around the time we were going to record the album is when I bought a new thing of them because I had sold out of the t-shirts and everything. Anyways, I realized before I was leaving for Little Rock that I didn't have that many, and I probably would sell out in Little Rock. So I bought more, and I paid for them to come. I paid,
Expedited shipping?
yeah. So I ended up leaving Little Rock with 7 koozies left, but I had ordered 100 more, and I left for Wichita at 1 p.m., and my wife got home at 6 p.m., and the new koozies were on the porch. So anywhere from 1 minute to 5 hours after I left, which was kind of nice because as soon as I sold out of them, I didn't have to
Swing merch.
do the merch pitch on stage, and I didn't have to really talk to people afterwards.
Did you take the joke out?
Oh yeah, yeah. I told you I don't really only do that if I yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so I did more dick and fart stuff instead of
So when's the next time you're going out with Cowboy Will?
he fired me. So
Like officially fired you?
yeah.
Gave you you done?
Yeah.
That sucks. Sorry I brought this up.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not going to say anything bad or anything, but we had he's always I was always like one of his first calls if he needed an
Yeah.
opener, but we had actual probably 15 or so dates around December and late November, and he's like, "You ain't going to be able to do it, partner. We're going to go ahead and have somebody else. which is fine, but I already kind of blocked off all those times
Yeah.
too. But I got the album. We're going to do the final edits on Monday. So I got that coming out. Hopefully do a few podcasts, try and pump it up.
Grab them by Christmas,
So,
baby.
did he fire you from everything? Like he won't let you on his podcast either?
I told him I did not want to do the podcast.
So I guess that means he's not going to come on ours, huh?
He was probably never going to come on this one.
Busty Slayer would like to know if you know Mitch Hedberg
I know of him.
or Dave Chappelle. Do you know Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle, I know personally, but Hedberg, I only know because I visit his gravesite once a year to try and sense if there's any jokes he never told that he thought of already that I could steal.
That's a good plan.
That is a good plan.
That sounds like a good plan.
I think it's a good plan. But yeah, I'm just going to do our food shit, write some new shit. I'm probably not going to sign up for if somebody books me, I'll do whatever. But
What about
I'll probably
hyenas?
not say what.
What about hyenas?
Usually they won't reach out and ask me for something unless they need like a last minute thing. But I could, as soon as I send them my avails, they'll send me new dates. But I'm gonna try and not do anything that's not like mostly new stuff. So right now I would want to do shit that's like 15-minute spots, like a little showcase or something.
Gotcha.
So you don't want to try new stuff at Hyenas?
Nah, not when I'm getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, I don't want to go up there and like kind of purposefully eat shit. Because I was lying. I don't know Dane Cook or Chappelle.
All right, let's talk about your koozies. I know you were talking different ways you're going to sell them. What?
You want to talk about my koozies?
Yeah. Is
Oh, okay.
that okay?
Hell yeah.
Should we talk about something else? Why did that surprise you so much?
We got to look into koozies, by the way. I want to do the dual.
You guys
dual koozie,
have a fantastic logo.
and so do you. And I think it'd look awesome on each side of the koozie.
Agreed. But back to your koozies the ones you sold out of. I know said,
Yeah, I got 100 even if anybody wants one.
well,
Assuming they're in that box. I have not opened it and
yeah.
checked. But
you're talking about different ways you've sold them before. And I think this time you said you were going to say, hey, you can have them. I'm just taking donations.
yeah, what I say is
tips.
I do pay whatever you want. And it's so fucking funny to watch people's reactions. People will straight up give you the meanest look.
Oh, they don't like it?
No, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
I want to be told exactly
Yeah, because
how much I need to pay.
So they go, hey, man, I need to get one of these koozies you're selling. How much are they? And I go, I just do pay whatever you want. I can do cash, card. You know, the longer they don't say anything, the more I fucking fill the void. Like, I'll do cash, card, Venmo, food stamps, whatever you get, an IOU. But I'll be like, I just do pay whatever you want. And I've had people go, like, look at me like, you motherfucker, fine. Here's $20.
Oh,
like, you could have, I
shit.
got change. You can just...
So the ones that give you that look, what's the majority reaction? Do they give you money, or have you had many people just walk away?
No, nobody really walks away. They're expecting to pay, I guess, at least $5, and some people just do that, which is what I sold them for when I sold them at a certain price. But the thing, I had one guy in the, I guess in this last 100 that I've sold, I had one guy go, you take card? I'm like, yeah. How much are they? It's just whatever you want. And he was another comic. He goes, I always like to support another comedian. How about $3? I go, I don't lose money on it that way. Sure.
If that's what you call supporting,
Well, I just thought it was. I'm like, yeah, dude, sure, I'd take your $1.80 or whatever it is. And then another guy a few nights ago, I was like, it's just pay whatever you want. And he was like, had a little stack of money, peeled off like $2. I was like, but the lady literally 30 seconds before that had been like, oh, I just have a 20. So one guy paid me $2 and another lady paid me $20.
Pretty good
I
odds.
feel like that would be me. I feel like I'd
I'd give it
overpay.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd overpay.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Everybody overpays.
I'm like-
Some people pay the like $5 that they're kind of worth, and then everybody else said, "I go, oh, I just do pay whatever you want." And this guy goes, "That's kind of tricky." Puts down a 20. He's like, "I'm taking 2 of them though."
That's what I was about to say.
That's still $10 for a.
I would definitely do 2 for 20.
I would too.
In the same, like, here's $20. I'll take 2 of them. You got a sticker? That'd be my reaction.
But before I was doing that, I did this like little brewery show, and this guy, you know, sometimes people would just palm you some money, but this guy was like, "You sell the just give me $100 worth." And I didn't, but I wanted to be like, "Do you really want 20 koozies, or are you just trying to help a starving artist?" Because how about you give me $100 bill and you just reach in this box and
grab
get
a
as
handful.
many koozies as you think you need.
I feel like what a great bit would have been to do there is take one, cut it in half, and give him half of a koozie.
Have a koozie for $100.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
God bless.
Let me know if you
just
want the
kidding.
other
Here's
half.
30.
Bro, these koozies are $200 a pop. They got my website on them. I mean,
Your Instagram. Get your Instagram.
Did somebody tell you? I think I value this for free. You gave him one?
no, but I have the dude that told me to start doing it that way. It was like, yeah, sometimes people would just steal them. And I'm like, you just let them walk away with your shit? He goes, yeah, that dude over there gave me $100 for one. It'll
wash out.
yeah.
I like that strategy.
Yeah, because Mikey just said he'd be the guy that he'd take just one. He'd just take one.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I give you $20, I'm getting 2.
Yeah, but that's what you value it. That's his whole point,
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
Pay how you value it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Would you do that just for Steve-O or for any koozie?
Anybody that told me that.
Yeah,
think
if
that's
you
a
liked
fair
him
deal.
enough to want to buy the thing in the first
Yeah,
place.
exactly. Yeah.
And I know you have enough koozies. You're doing it to support
shit.
the guy anyway.
I know, but I'm gonna look at this koozie. Feel this one. Ricky, feel that koozie.
Oh, you're saying you need, or are you saying you're a koozie snob?
I feel like that's a
No,
slick koozie.
It's a slick koozie.
I feel like it would build up condensation. I would drop it.
Okay, well, he's downplaying it. I really liked him for
Oh,
possibility.
you
in
liked
our
it? I
logo.
thought it was trash.
Oh, you're pitching these as the double-sided.
It's actually has a little koozie tag on it too,
Oh my
or a
goodness.
koozie.
Koozie tag.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like the koozie.
Really?
Hate to break it to you.
The weird. It's
That
it's
but
different.
my-
koozie is trash, bro.
It is
We
pretty
all
trash.
wanted to say it as nice as we could.
Oh yeah, Steve, you watched him hand me that koozie and did not want to warn me.
I didn't know.
God damn.
I was the last to
I think-
find out.
koozie snobs.
I think it would take some getting used to.
I think so too. I just
Yeah,
figured
after
that
you dropped a
it's
few of
different.
them, you'd be like, all right, I got to put a different koozie around.
No, that's like a bat. You're gonna hold that like a football.
Like, there's a reason I have a koozie on top of this because that feels weird to me since like I'm just holding a can. What happened? What did I
God
miss?
damn it. All right. Well,
Why are you taking this koozie so personal?
fuck my
Now you're taking it away. You can't even take the koozie off. It doesn't come
It's a
out. The
good
can doesn't
bit.
come
Hold
out.
on, hold on. Did you
a
see me
good
struggling with the
fucking
first
fit.
one? The first one I cracked it.
it's brand new. I hadn't even put. It's a virgin koozie.
Oh yeah, you crack it and you can't put it
I
in
know,
there.
with
You
the
start
first one,
squishing the can.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that tight. So Ricky hands me the beer. I cracked it, took a sip, and then I was gonna go put it in there. Well, it's so tight. I was like trying to wiggle it in there without spilling my beer, man.
And that was a fucking skinny can.
Well, that's your own damn fault. You should have put it on there before you opened it.
I did on the second one.
Oh, well, you did have a skinny can in there. How was it with the?
No,
little
the skinny can, it was fine. The
Yeah.
first Coors you gave
Oh,
me,
the first Coors I gave you.
Yeah, it didn't fit. Now I learned my lesson. It's got koozie's got to go on first. Too
My name
tight,
is
man.
Stephen Neil Gamble, and I do not approve this message.
Thank you.
Anyways, I thought it was a nice koozie. I figured,
No, it's trash.
It's
he won't even put it back on his beer. He hates it so much.
I can't get
It's because he already opened it. He's gonna crush that beer can if he tries to get it on there. That the koozie does have its flaws.
I'm not saying it doesn't. I just thought
Its
it was
main
unique.
flaw is that it's a piece of shit and everyone hates it.
I think that people would pick it up and initially think people that buy koozies would initially think, oh, this is nice. It's a nice texture. It's
That's true.
good quality.
Then they
But
get
actual koozie people, which you have a koozie in your hand probably 50% of the day, you know that it's not completely good quality.
So, actual koozie people is code for alcoholic?
No, I didn't say that.
I feel like that's
what
what he's
you're
saying.
assuming. I have
Hell,
a koozie in
most
my
of the
hand all
time you're
too.
awake, you've got a fucking beer in your mouth.
I didn't say that.
I don't think I've
You
ever
of
heard
all
that before.
people
Koozie
Beers are not the
people?
only
Okay.
drinks that can go in koozies. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but
What you putting in koozies?
I will say this. I'm
waters,
going to take.
Coke.
I put beer in koozies. That's really about it. I don't drink Cokes.
In all my 22 years,
Bottles
I have
of
never
water?
seen anything go in a koozie besides some beer.
Oh, well, I guess I'm the only one.
What do you put in koozies?
Water,
No,
anything
come on.
to identify it as mine.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
All right,
That's fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you have a water bottle and everybody else has one, I put one of my koozies on it, so I know it's fine.
So tomorrow at my office, we're doing a potluck lunch.
Oh yeah. What time
And
does that start again?
11.
Okay,
You're more than welcome. Come on.
just got to make sure.
Can NTX show up?
Come on.
Can the competitors show up to the?
Me and Archie were talking about when you
Just
did the
wear a
crawfish
different
one.
shirt,
we were
man.
like,
You'll
we
be
were like,
all
what
right.
if we just showed up?
I wish I would have.
We're like, what if we just
We're
showed
doing,
up?
we're doing a potluck thing, and today our office manager came in and into my office. And she was like, "What all alcohol do you have here? Because I think we might want to drink tomorrow to the potluck." I was like, "I got vodka, I got whiskey, I got bourbon."
So you're the supplier of this whole thing.
I guess so.
Well, I guess
He's the only
I guess we
big
know.
time koozie person, if you know what I mean.
I have koozies in my office.
That's not what I said.
That is what he said.
Basically what you said. You got a koozie in your hand. If your
Half of it
goddamn
is.
eyes are
I
open.
said 50% of the time.
You said 50% of the day,
That's true.
which is 12 hours.
Hey, I bet you fall asleep with one. I'm just saying. You just have your koozie right next to you
I don't think I've ever fallen asleep with a koozie in my hand.
in your pocket. Still,
Possibly in my pocket.
I do all the time. You can go in any pair of my pants, and I'm more than likely to have koozie in it.
But you use koozies to identify your drinks.
I do.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why you always have a koozie, because you have people that like to store your drinks.
Okay.
Is that not the case?
No, it's just everybody. Look, like he knows that his is the shitty one, and you set it down and you forget where it's at. You know that one's yours. Especially when you're all drinking the same thing: beer, water, Coke. Doesn't matter.
I'm anti koozie, man.
You don't like koozies?
I just rock it. Yeah. No koozie.
Then why are you using one today?
Yeah, the one
You
asked for
offered me one.
No.
No, I did.
You did.
I
offer
did.
me. So I'm like, yeah. So yeah, I'll
Asked
use a
if you
koozie.
needed a koozie.
But I wouldn't go out of my own way to get a koozie for my beer.
So if somebody gives you a koozie, you're going to use it.
Yeah.
But you're not going to go find your own koozie.
Yeah, that's a Gen Z in me.
I have
Fair.
Yeah. for
used
sure.
a koozie in the SNL studios probably 10 times. I've used a koozie in my entire life probably 12 times.
Okay.
They're too much work, I think. You get to carry the koozie. Like, you get my point.
I don't.
I get what Dustin's saying. He carries it in his pocket, but that sounds wild to me. I've never put a koozie. I have never put a koozie in my pocket.
That doesn't sound wild to me at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think it's the Gen
That's why
Z
they
in me.
fold, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I get that, but I'm just saying.
obviously
not
he doesn't
carrying a
fit his
koozie.
big fat koozie in his
No.
pocket, but
He's a big time
This
koozie
metal
guy.
one.
This guy, he's
Oh, is that the metal? is
he's
that
probably
of the
got
metal
one in his
Yeah.
pocket just in case this one. Yeah, I got a drawer full of koozies. I'm doing a beer at the house. I don't be opening that drawer. I don't go, oh, yeah, I remember that
my first thing is when I crack one. Where's the
bachelorette
koozie?
party.
Yeah, I don't. I always have a koozie for my beers.
We had at our wedding, we had the basket, which is still in there, which is halfway full of the koozies. They're throwbacks.
These old dudes, man.
Dude,
they're
I've
fucking-
never had a thought when cracking a beer. Oh man, I need a koozie. Never.
It never comes to my mind. It's
I
just
wouldn't
what I
even
do.
think about it unless someone offers me.
I don't know. It's just something I've always done. I just have a koozie for my beer.
You have always been a koozie guy.
I have.
You also say the word quite
Koozie?
differently
what do
almost
you
every
say?
time you say it.
Koozie?
There's
Oh,
at
'Cause I was
least,
hearing.
No, no,
there's
no.
at least
I say
three different
I say it
ways.
different ways every time.
I was getting koozie. Yeah.
Koozie,
you were-
koozie, koozie.
Yeah, those are the three. You okay? He knows what the fuck he's doing.
I like to put them in rotation.
What was weird is when we very first talked about koozies on this show, you were like, "Hey, you sell a piece of merch. You sell a koozie, right?" And then you acted like you had not said something different than what the two of us were saying. And then, like the next episode, you were like, "You still selling those koozies?" Like you,
I acted like y'all should have known what I was talking about
we did.
and not make a big deal about it.
Well,
We gotta fill the air. Shit, we don't like have a bunch of topics on a whiteboard that we are about to discuss when we hit record.
Agreed. I agree with that guy.
You don't have a beer long enough to need a koozie?
Now you don't know how to say it.
I don't.
He does
That
it.
was a combination of two different ones. You made me self-conscious of how I talk. And my pinky.
I have a good friend that there's like a phenomenon, and then like the plural of it is phenomena,
Okay.
and he gets it confused and never knows which to say. So he's always like, "Oh, that's a
He-
strange phenomenon."
He uses that word that often.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a weird word to
I
use
feel
a
like
lot.
I feel like I wouldn't even use that word enough to know which one to use.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard him talk a lot.
Oh.
Phenomenal.
His name is Dax Shepard, and he has one of the most popular podcasts
No.
in the world.
That's phenomenal, man.
Here,
He's had Gordon Keith on before. They did it live in Dallas.
Oh yeah.
thank you.
The armchair quarterback?
Yeah, armchair expert.
Armchair expert?
And he's always like, "Yeah, that's a weird phenomenon." Just does an in betweener on it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think both of our logos would look really good on a koozie.
Are you talking about his black and white?
That's right.
I haven't seen your logo, Steve.
Oh, I'm surprised Ricky's not wearing a shirt.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
this
you
is
still
one of the
wear-
rare occasions where Ricky's not.
I had it's no spare time today between office, back to my mom's, do stuff over there.
Yeah. So you're still in a work shirt attire?
Yeah.
Pull a lot of cable on that?
No.
Okay.
Is that dry fit?
It is.
It is. It's a nice one too.
You know why? Because I ordered these shirts.
Still waiting on mine.
And I have them. The dry fits one were made specially just for family.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one that have them now because all the family left.
Dude, I feel like you're just like me. Is that all you wear is fire? Dude, ever
No,
since I
no,
got these?
every time I
Oh,
see-
okay.
yeah.
Ever since I got these, 7 days a week.
Well, see, all my
Let's
I'm
good.
wearing long sleeve, something in
all my kickball shirts are made the same thing. So I have a lot of kickball shirts. This
You
shirt,
are always wearing dry fit.
yeah, it's always dry fit.
I would venture to say my shirt is maybe the only one in a regular rotation
Well,
that is not a
Not
fancy
dry.
material.
and Mikey's too. Mikey's got. Oh, you got to bring that one out. It's October. The pumpkin shirt.
Yeah, my Dr. Bone shirt hasn't came in yet.
Oh shit!
I
I
just-
got to get on there and order some merch.
I got the notification today that, or yesterday, that shipment has been processed and it says won't be here till like next Friday. I'm like, oh, that's a long time.
Stop eyeballing that koozie. I saw you looking at it.
I know these are your little boyfriends.
They are the Hoosier brothers.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
When are you going to get them on the pod?
Oh, he said that he's got a great story too to tell in the pod. He actually, I need to reach out to him. Yeah,
Yeah, reach out to them. That'd
see
be
if
fun.
maybe they'll be in town.
Wait, do they even have beef jerky related material?
Oh, they don't know
Bring
what
to
we
the
talk
table.
about. They never listened. They were told by somebody else who I'm still not sure who it was that spotted that koozie that I had that put in the chat. Hey, is that a Hoosier Brothers koozie?
Wow.
Yeah. So they told him about it, and last time I saw him, he's like, "Yeah, somebody messaged me." He's like, "I don't remember who it was, but they were telling me that y'all were rocking their shit on the podcast." I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then he's the one that
He said, "I'd love to come do whatever
Pretty
this
much.
podcast is."
Yeah.
All right, I told you. Next time they're in town, I said, "Reach out." You said, "No, I'm much too afraid to."
when did I say
approach."
that?
You said it. With
How many
your
beers
eyes.
did I have?
This was your gout was about to fire.
is that
up.
right?
Yeah, you were having a few.
See, I don't know that the beer is for sure related to it.
I'm pretty sure. I've known one person with gout, and it's because they drink so much beer.
Samesies.
I've never had gout.
I know a guy that's got gout that drinks more than I do. Not you.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? I knew someone that had gout.
He is fat, but it's not you.
I know
It's
it's
just
so
another
bad.
alcoholic.
I guess it's different for everybody. I don't know.
That's what he said.
I don't really know much about it.
God damn. That's not what I said. Lighting you up today.
That's not what I said.
This guy's I mean, I drink a little bit, but this guy's a real piece of shit. It's not Ricky.
That's not what I
He
said.
is.
That's not
that,
what
but
you
it is
said
not.
out of your words, but we got it.
Y'all put words in my mouth that aren't even close. Beer is related to beer.
Thank you.
Is that a new something we just learned?
I guess. I don't know.
That guy
That's
is the
like what
worst at
the-
talking shit, though.
Yeah,
Like,
he
he doesn't
is.
understand the right way to talk shit.
Yeah.
I can't. It's not even worth explaining to him.
I
He
know.
doesn't understand it.
It's his dad.
Yeah, he's the absolute fucking worst. Like, let's talk about our fantasy football league.
Oh God.
I know you're not part of it.
He's like in a whole different realm
Hold
than the
on.
other
I will also say this.
13 of us.
Dustin's really not part of it either.
I've lost 6, and there's only been 6.
I'm going to be
games.
honest.
Well, 6 weeks.
That trade I gave you,
fucked me.
yeah, I fucked you good.
You fucked me hard.
Hold on, but I did genuinely
You talking about
feel
the one
like
today or the one?
no. That one actually
very
felt like was
first
pretty great.
one.
The very first one. I was like,
Oh,
I kind of have
God.
a
Oh, yeah.
feeling I'm going to win this in the end.
The one today is going to be so good.
Well,
Oh,
no,
the one today was only one guy, and he gave me 2 guys. So that one guy
Well,
was out.
he had
anyways.
no choice. Like, you need 2 starters. You have 2 starters that are like 7 points a game. Like, there's a reason you haven't won
Yes.
yet.
My fucking kicker's the best guy on my team.
That's the last thing
That's-
you want.
That's bad.
It's bad.
Because the only reason we kept kickers in the league was kind of as a joke.
Well,
You don't do fantasy. Have you ever?
I have fantasies, but none of them are about football.
None about football. So anybody listening, the way we did our fantasy league this year is we have a quarterback, a tight end, 5 flexes,
so
and a
ridiculous.
It is.
kicker. And
It's
that's
so
it.
ridiculous.
It's kind of
And
chaos.
only 3 bench people.
And three bench people. That's the most chaos.
I'm gonna be honest. We made this all up while everyone was drunk, and it kind of sounded good at the time. The 3 bench players may be the one I hate the most.
That's what I
That's
hate.
my favorite one.
Oh, I
But
hate it.
that's the thing. It's a love hate. I kind of like it. This is the
It's fucked
most.
me twice.
This is the most we've ever traded
Yeah.
in a fantasy league.
You have no choice but to trade.
Yeah, because you got shitty
Previous
people.
years, nobody would
There's no
ever
trades.
trade. There would be none because you'd have what 7? How many players? 6 plus the IR.
6 plus the IR, or it might have been 7. But and that's the whole reason we did 3 on the bench was so there would be trades. And
There's
then
been trades, man. A couple trades a week. I've been liking it, especially recently, man. Everyone's
Well,
been trading.
when you need to trade your whole team. I mean, fuck.
Everyone's just.
do you have
picking
anyone
off
that
Dusty's
you
players.
drafted originally besides your kicker?
Oh, it's getting close to no.
Well, I gave him half my team for 3 of his.
God,
I mean,
they're all-
that was like a 7-player
they were,
trade.
and they were definitely the shitty half.
You-
Weird question. Who's got Kamara right now?
Oh, it's Julian now.
So I had him. I don't even think I got to play him. And
Then you
I
gave him to
flipped him.
Dustin.
No, I
No,
had him
I flipped-
originally.
I flipped
You had
him
him originally. Okay,
I had him
That's
originally.
where I got confused.
Well, because Kamara's only Kamara. He's so inconsistent. I was like, no, I'm getting rid of him. I'll just take Najee Harris for more consistency.
yeah.
Yeah, he fucked me at one time. Remember? Easy with the choke, Steve-O. Gotta put
Oh, I
myself in that
stopped
situation.
listening a couple minutes ago.
We lost this part of the audience.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
shit.
trying to wait to interject.
With a field goal.
You know, fantasy, bro.
He doesn't sports.
I'm not a sports guy either, really, to be honest. This is not
I know
sports
that's
talk
why you
radio.
got duped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me
the
and
look
my-
on your face is making me feel
Me-
a lot better for not joining the fantasy league.
Yeah, I'm going to have to drink that
You would
fucking
be
cup.
second worst. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
you gotta
don't-
drink whatever's in Kenny's closet or whatever the fuck.
Archie's closet.
He's thinking, yeah. Hold on, I just want to make it clear. I did start that,
You did,
and everyone now it's a trend, and everyone wants to hate on it.
Wait, the whole drinking thing or just the
Well, no,
whatever?
no, no, no.
So whoever gets the most points gets to pick one shot.
Yeah.
So at the end of the year, it all goes in one
Each
cup.
week, yeah.
So my thing was just the nastiest shit I can find in Archie's closet.
Oh, you get to go in there and pick it out.
So now,
day of.
now everyone wants to do it.
Well,
Now
yeah.
everyone's like, "Oh, nasty shit in Archie's closet."
Well, the thing is, Archie has a giant
Bar.
liquor
bar
Yeah.
of
Cabinet.
liquor collection.
It's called a cabinet, not a closet.
Right, but
kinda-
he said closet the first time, so it just kind of stuck.
Oh, yeah, he did.
But now it's just
Are we bougie now?
something that Archie will provide.
I'm just thinking about, like, him going in the back bedroom in the fucking, what he
Yeah,
keeps his
you know what?
closet.
That actually
Like,
was.
yeah, he's got
that actually
Windex in
is
here.
kind
I
of
don't know why.
weird. Yeah.
It was worded very weird.
Sorry. Yeah. No.
But now it's just something that Archie will provide because I think that's even funnier.
He's not gonna drink any of that, and he knows it.
So last 3 weeks, something Archie will provide by Drew, something that Archie will provide by Archie, and bad tequila that Archie will provide by Jerry, who is the worst shit talker in the group.
Beer's related to beer, Cheryl. It sounds like what you. You got the gout because of the beer. Beer's related to ass.
Pretty much.
I'll tell you why I got the gout. Hand me some more red meat and gluten.
God bless. God, you're talking so much shit about my gout.
I'm very impressed how good you are with that.
Well, you know.
Because I have noticed that, man. When you do it's really good.
Oh, you like that?
From a listener's perspective,
Yeah.
man, you nail it.
Oh, okay.
Ricky or Dustin, they're not as good as you. So.
Oh, whoa.
I wouldn't expect any,
What about the
So,
Shut the door!
that's
Get
a good
on
one.
your hands!
but it also happens during the entire episode because a lot of times Steve starts talking on the side of the microphone and forgets
I've been
about it.
doing that more this episode than ever.
And then
The entire first half
part
is
of
going
his
to be a
character.
nightmare for you to edit.
when, I just leave most of it in there and say fuck it. And when Dustin wants to get off mic, he just backs away, not realizing that it doesn't help at all.
So my regular like volume talking when I'm not paying attention is what Dustin does when he's chewing.
What?
Hold on, do we have some jerky here?
Oh.
I feel like I'd be disrespectful
Yeah,
to be
you-
on the jerky podcast. Is there at least? I just want
You're
one piece,
supposed
so I
to
can
bring
say
it,
I test.
you fucking idiot. Did you not bring
No,
the
I didn't
jerky?
bring jerky.
Our
Allison
last-
did bring some jerky. I
Well,
should have picked
hold
up on
on.
that.
Well, yeah.
Calm down on calling it jerky.
Yeah.
I
No,
heard,
they spelled it
I
with a
heard
Q, but it was jerky.
I heard the reactions.
She brought product.
She
Yeah,
brought.
but I kind of knew in my head. I
brought
was like, man,
snacks.
there's no way they could be good. And I understood. Yeah, I heard y'all's reactions.
I got popcorn.
I feel like-
and it's
I knew it
pickle
wasn't good.
flavored. I got pickle flavored popcorn.
It is also a pickle podcast, to be honest.
Give me that.
There's some nuts too.
Here's you some jerky.com nuts. It's not jerky, but it's jerky.com.
Hell yeah.
Nuts.
Mikey wants to know.
Is he funny?
I think he's asking Drew if he thinks you're funny. God damn it, Drew. You
Wait,
fucking
that was
piece
good
of
at
shit.
something.
Sorry. I'm not a podcaster. Sorry.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
The fucking closest he's been to the mic all day is when he took the bite of those fucking nuts. Like you dove right into that. I appreciate it.
Hey, my bad.
Yeah, you could do like I was doing
Not a
earlier
professional
and
podcaster,
stay
but-
directly in front of the mic, but turn your head and talk to the person.
Yeah,
that you're-
talk to the person next to you. Yeah.
really were.
I forgot. I forgot how
I
to
was
do
gonna
it.
say something, but
If you guys would
you figured it
invite
out.
me over more often, I would stay consistent. I got drunk one time. Oh, play the fucking My Birthday episode right up against the last one.
he's got a point.
I'll take the Pepsi challenge, okay? Haven't been
Determine who was more
invited back
drunk when
for
they showed
3
up.
weeks.
Dude, what are those, man?
What are you looking
Light
for?
bulbs.
Kind of hot.
Habanero. I guess I should have warned you if they were spicy
I didn't even know what
nuts.
flavor they were. I was just going straight into it.
Yeah.
Now my mouth.
He's like, that's my fault for assuming you could read
That
and
is-
would read the outside of a food item you're about to
Well,
consume.
now we know that it doesn't matter what you handed Drew, he'll eat it. Mm-hmm. He was like, fuck it, I'll eat it.
I trusted you, man.
And
It's just like when I showed up here and he's like, "Oh, did you bring headphones?"
You were like, fuck,
No.
dude, my bad.
I
He's so bad at telling people, man. Just give me the information.
we had headphones for you, but some people like to bring their own, and I forgot to tell you. Granted,
I just wanted to make sure they were on the right way.
They
I
are.
was starting to think it was like a bit because it's like there's
Nah,
at
you're
least
crushing
been
it.
like,
Well, like-
there's at least been 5 times y'all have told people they have them on backwards.
well, like flip them around.
Even Ricky.
Yeah, I've done it wrong. It just doesn't feel right when they're the other way around.
yeah, it definitely doesn't.
Yeah. Like one day I had mine on backwards and I kept fucking with my glasses. Like, and I thought it was something wrong with my glasses. And then Dustin started talking shit to me about my cans being on backwards. And I was like,
Got him.
my
Hell,
bad.
it took me like 5 minutes to figure out my right from my left, and I'm facing you, so I had to figure out your right and your left. And
I
then
saw you
was
over
like,
there.
oh,
You were
wait.
doing this.
We
I
were
didn't
like-
know what.
We were like 40 minutes into recording when you said something.
I know. Took me a while to figure it out, man. Sorry. Had to get a couple of Colorado Kool-Aids in to get the gears rolling.
How's your podcasting going with just tea?
You know, it's real tempting for a beer, but I gotta try.
You did this last week and your fingers are still fucked up.
Yeah, but then I went too far on Friday.
Let's talk about Friday.
No, let's not. Please, let's just put that behind
Just a
us.
little bit. I wasn't there.
Do we have anybody that was actually on the
Has
Twitch
to be.
stream? That
Was
If
any-
you had, what was it, 11 at
11.
some point, you had to
but
have
Mikey,
a loyal.
Mikey posted it into Reddit.
Ready? Yeah.
And so we got-
/Twitch.
Yeah, so we got some
randos.
randos.
Mikey says he wants to talk about Tops Off Friday.
Wait, what did I miss?
I was not here either.
God. We got to talk about this.
So
Okay,
I'm
first
at-
of all, what are these cans? This might give us a clue on what one of the listeners thought about the episode.
well, I think because I called the
what is that even
headphones
supposed to
cans,
be? Oh.
Oh,
so he just put cans.
I like that a lot less than what I was.
What you were thinking. So I'm at home Friday night, after I'd already been drinking, ate drugs, and I get a call from Dustin. What time did you call me?
Probably 12. 1. It's probably close.
It was not early, so it's probably close to 1. And Dustin, it's very similar to the tone Steve-O when he called me. Is like, hey, can you pick me up some beers on your way to the studio? I was like, sure, I'll have some for you. It was very much that kind of articulation.
Oh, really?
And he was
That
like,
bad?
and he's like, hey, would you care if we just went on live? We don't have microphones, but we can do it straight on Twitch with the webcam. I was like, do it right now. I don't know why you're calling to ask me this. I
You're
cannot
like,
wait.
Just make sure it gives me a notification to let me know to
And then-
fucking.
I couldn't even type it, dude. I couldn't even type it. It was. I spent 4 times and I don't remember what kept happening, but
Then I got the notification. Then Ashley called me, so I was on for a little bit, but nobody.
Oh yeah, we were doing hotline callers.
Yeah.
but
So
with
who,
no hotline.
who all was here?
So it was Dustin. It was our buddy Cole, who's been on before, and then
Shout out, friend of the
Ashley.
pod.
Other P1 Ashley.
Yeah, and Ashley, who's one
She
of our
was-
Doug heads or Dougettes, Doug legs.
Doug Legs.
She's
Duck fat?
she's one of the girls that does the takeover, the girls takeover podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
So it was those 3, and who brought up Tops Off?
I don't remember. It was probably me. Was it me or Cole?
I don't remember, but I know at one
No,
point.
the reason it was is I did, and it's because I remember you telling me about the Twitch stream that your boys did, and they went tops off. Remember? Your boys from the ticket?
Oh yeah.
They're going tops off, whatever. So
Yeah.
I think that's why I was like, all right, well, if we can get 4 viewers, the boys are taking their tops off.
101 a.m.
101. Yeah, I knew it was around
So,
there.
Drew, maybe you can help me with this. I can't think of another thing that would be like your job, but also your passion, where you would just get shit faced and want to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Does that make sense? Like, I relate everything to stand up,
Yeah.
but we never, like, a bunch of comics are standing around getting blackout drunk, and we go, we gotta go fucking find an open mic, dude. Let's do
I
But-
feel like that would be a good.
Hold on. I'm guilty as much as Dustin because when we were for Steve-O's birthday, I was like,
That's
let's
what
get-
I'm thinking. I
let's
didn't
get
see
back on the
the
mic.
decision for Dustin to go live, but we were done recording and we stopped early. We were like, "Dude, this is even
good.
for us. This is off the rail. We got to get."
There was the one where we kept having the intro.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you had it like 8 different ones.
But we're in the pool. We're even more drunk than we were.
We're trying to hold
some
Ricky
of
back
us
from
more than
getting out
others.
of the pool.
More drunk than when we were too drunk to where we had to stop podcasting earlier in the day. And Ricky's like, come on, guys, let's go in the garage for like 20 minutes. Let's fucking podcast it out, dude, for like 1 hour, man. Come on, you can do those fucking podcasts, man. I was like, I don't know what you want to accomplish here. Like, this isn't.
I like that. I like
All
that,
I know is that
Ricky.
we got 3
That's a
new
good.
followers.
That's a good drunk friend right there.
We got 3 new subs?
No, followers. Just 3
followers.
new followers out of it.
Who knows? People might have subscribed. I don't know.
I think we
I
should do
don't
that
know
more
what the
often
difference
because it was fucking greatness.
No.
Like now I want to
gonna be a
get
thing.
my garage studio set up so that way we can
Dustin
just
was in the
connect
middle of a
clean feed.
blackout and decided to go live.
Yeah. I've been that guy before, and it's so fun to watch it the next day.
No.
Dustin doesn't- So here's what I was thinking. So we have the video
Okay.
saved.
God.
Yeah.
We have the video saved on Twitch, and I think we should make it like a premium YouTube user. So anybody who pays us $5 a month can watch that one video.
Nope, because I can record
We have a
it.
Patreon?
Nope.
We don't have a Patreon. We should.
It sounds
but
like
you're
we
right.
do. It's just called something else now.
Yeah, but you're acting like people are gonna like screen record you and.
Exactly.
You're acting like people could do the exact thing they could do if they
Yeah.
wanted.
Why are you worried about it?
Yeah. Why are you
Yeah.
worried about?
Because I don't need that.
You're in your garage.
Yeah. Doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
And okay, I don't know. You say you've listened to a lot of the
I've listened to a
episodes.
lot.
Anytime I go, Dustin, what kind of porn do you watch? He's like, I watch Shut the Fuck Up About It. And I say, what's your political and religious views? And he goes, you can actually just go fuck yourself with that question. We all know you're going to run for office at some point,
Okay.
and we respect it, and we respect your boundaries. And that's the exact same reason you can't have this live ep where you were clearly not making memories.
That's right. No, I was making memories. of
Half
traffic.
naked. Making memories for other
It was
people.
traffic.
There's just no way I could go back and rewatch it.
It
Though.
was traffic on. That's what I'm saying.
Like, if
traffic
it had to
on
be
the
a one and
Deuces.
done, I would never listen.
I
to
was hoping that the people would be on my level at 2:00 in the morning, which
And I feel like
And they likely were.
a lot of people were.
But you don't want to relive
we got
it.
up to 11.
Yeah, you did
Up to
good.
11. I don't even think we beat 10. I mean, we've gotten to 10 today.
Oh,
Just saying.
I don't know why you're so ashamed of what
Hey,
you
don't.
put out there, with the
Don't do
content you
that.
put out there.
Don't do that. I don't know. Maybe it was a Top South thing. I don't know. I think it was a time. It was a Friday night.
Saturday
Are you
morning.
not confident in your body?
I'm gonna go pee.
Come on,
I
man.
didn't like that either.
I gotta
didn't like
go
that
pee
either.
too.
Me and Drew are
We're
gonna
take a
go
quick
pee.
break. Oh, I have
talking.
I have a little. Oh, okay.
We'll go in shift.
We'll do turnsies.
No
Or yeah, he said what it's called.
shifts. Hey, watch out! Don't let the guys behind see that. Just watch out. Make sure nobody's coming out the back door. They might like it too much. Come over here.
I did notice they didn't go to the studio bathroom.
They just went out in the yard
Wow.
like they're raising a barn.
God, this is
We got
Burleson, not Crowley, you
They got
motherfucker.
this nice studio bathroom
Yeah.
over here, and they don't even want to.
And thank you for putting that in, by the way.
Yeah.
When we decided to do this podcast.
Yeah, you can tell it's right past the left of the door, so I actually had to add on to the house right there because that used to be a little garden area, with some plants. And I was like, hell no, we got to have a bathroom on this side of the studio.
Yeah,
didn't
you
want
could have
people-
put an aquarium in
Could have.
and just fucking stunned it on everybody.
Well, you know what? That would have been a good idea too. I should just put one of those troughs in there where you put ice every time. We could just gone in there and just pissed how we wanted to.
I don't know. But
It's always fun writing your name in the ice. Now they're just writing their name in the dead St. Augustine out there.
Ricky's always just fucking scooping his cup into that ice, though. He'll get worse than gout from that shit.
Will you? Well, shift one.
I like the new light you have over there.
Oh, you like that? You like that top light?
Yeah.
What do you think about the new lights, Steve-O? New studio
No, I
light?
was talking about the light outside.
Oh, I'll put them down when they're like facing
Yeah.
up. Like that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about the studio light. Check out my studio or our studio light,
Bro.
bro.
I mean, the
change
vibe has
any
been
color.
on the whole time.
I like the vibe pretty good.
I'm only sad that the viewers can only see one of the on-air lights.
Yeah, I know.
They only think we're half as on as we are.
That's true.
Well, one's for us, one's for them.
You used to be able to see it because it was down here on the stool. Guess we can just pin it to Drew's back.
We've already pinned our hopes and dreams to Drew's back.
Glenn looked like he's about done with our show.
Glenn's falling off over there, man.
He's falling asleep.
Yeah, he's gone from like stepping out of the car like McConaughey in that movie I haven't seen.
he's
to,
kinda-
like,
He's pissed because Drew took his microphone.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Glenn.
He didn't have anything to say last time, so we just figured that this time he wouldn't have anything to say.
I feel like if he communicates through like brain waves,
Yeah.
he doesn't actually talk to you.
Well, easy. He does. He thinks he's one of us.
What's that called?
uh,
Telepathy?
you got it.
He still thinks he's one of us, so you got to be careful what you say. It's Glenn.
It's Glenn.
Kind of looks like Ricky.
It's Glenn.
Does
not,
he?
Not alien. Yeah, I think they might be related. That's
Maybe.
kind of how he showed up on Ricky's front porch.
My Aunt Linda donated him to me.
Oh, that's right. So
And y'all
definitely
are related, so this is all starting to
makes sense. Makes sense.
give me some of them nuts.
Are you a
some of them
alien?
habanero nuts?
I don't think so.
Nah, he's documented.
You been pro before?
No.
No.
I've always wanted to be abducted by aliens.
Same.
Really?
You don't even like a finger like right at the end?
Never tried. I'm not saying I don't like it. Just never tried. How you motherfuckers?
I think he moved. Oh,
Yeah, I was trying to meet both theirs because they're both eating nuts now.
I'm over here now.
We both moved away, man.
Are y'all that hungry? Y'all had to eat just.
They're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of hot. You didn't tell me there was chili pepper in it.
Oh, tell me about the gas station. About the new owners. Have you been back in there? You still like it or what?
I'll wait to say anything till these fools are done eating their nuts.
Well, then
You
don't
don't-
give me the nuts.
You asked for
You
them.
did ask for them.
Then don't give them to him.
God damn it! Now,
you.
now I got Dustin.
Anyways, shout out jerky.com. These are fucking phenomenal.
Let me know when y'all are done.
Yeah, let me know when I'm not in trouble. Shit, every time I come over here now.
So about that gas station. You been back? New owners?
I don't have my headsets on. I can't hear
You
you.
can hear me. We're in the same fucking room. Hey, Steve-O. Oh, shit, he can't hear me.
He's leaving.
Oh, fuck.
You made him mad.
Like that one time he just fucking peeled out. We thought he was gone for good.
In a front wheel drive too.
And a front wheel drive. Hey, I could do it.
So my gas station, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, well, what brought it up in my mind was the nuts, and then you got those spicy nuts at one time that I thought were a little better than these. And then it just dawned on me about your gas station. You were kind of upset the last time because the owners were switching.
Yeah, so it's always been the same two people, and I
Right.
joke with that. But well, the lady I joke with more because she's more outgoing. Sam, that guy, her husband, he just kind of, he's very just to the point. You
Yeah.
know, he's like doing his job, in and out. He'll giggle at things, but not really get in conversations.
Right.
But the girl, his wife, she talks shit. She laughs, she jokes, she has fun, but with like everybody. And they told me about a month ago, I was like, we don't know if it's going to be this Sunday or next Sunday, but it's going to be. She told me it's going to be our last day here. Whoever owns this building sold it, and the people who bought it are going to run this place themselves. So they used to rent that space out from the owner of the building
Right.
and run their own gas station. They weren't making money, so they just said, all right, we're done.
Right.
So it's closed for like 2 weeks, and they opened back up with them. It was like, well, they hired us to run this place. So I guess the actual people that owned it were making money, and now they were just paying them. So then they sold the building, and the new people were going to come in. She's like, there's going to be a last day, won't be here anymore. It's like, we're going to miss everybody because she's been there for 20 fucking years. And so I didn't go in there for a couple of days. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to check out the new people. I walk in, and she's there.
She's there.
Yeah, and she's there, and I was like, what happened? She's like, well, they asked us if we would mind staying on, just working during the week. It's like, so they fired you and then called you the next day and asked you why you didn't show up. She's like, yeah, basically. So now they're there during the day.
Okay.
They don't. So before it was her working during the day, Sam working at night,
Right.
and then they do the same thing on the weekends. Now they just both work during the day on Monday
for
through
them.
Friday, and they don't work on weekends or evenings.
They have somebody else can come in and cover? Or
The other
just
owners,
open?
the new owners.
Oh, the new owners?
Yeah. So now they just have a regular, normal, hourly job that they're
Nice.
not working all fucking day.
Cool.
What gas station?
It's all, the one off Allsbury.
What's the name of it?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
It's the
What,
one.
wait,
I
what
don't
color
think-
is it?
There's not a
It's
name
the
on it.
green with it's the mobile station.
It's the one that has the big canopy over. It's in kind of the
Looks
small
weird.
shopping center.
It doesn't
Oh,
look
on
like
the
a gas
right?
station.
If you're
Depends
going
on which way
towards
you're going.
35 on the right.
Across from the
Yeah,
racetrack.
the old Shamrock, right? Or it used to be Shamrock.
At some point it was Shamrock. They change all the fucking time.
I never went there. The
okay?
one across racetrack.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah.
Basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good way to describe it.
just
I
said
should have
that.
said that.
I always went to
I literally
racetrack.
just
though.
said that.
I literally went to racetrack like
Yeah, I like
every
the,
morning.
I don't like
I like the other place better.
If you're
But-
going to get abducted or kidnapped, it'd be at that racetrack.
Really?
Yeah, that's the worst one.
Is that a common thing to happen?
No, it's just that particular one. That's the bad side of Burleson.
What do you mean the bad side of Burleson?
I'm telling you that I ran the most calls there.
About people getting kidnapped.
In general, shootings, kids, those apartments back there, no way, no.
Wait,
I
we're
think
talking,
that's just apartments.
yeah, we're talking about the gas
I
station,
know
not
but the
the.
gas station is
Yeah,
the
but
same.
it was-
It
yeah,
frequently-
I get it.
Center of that
It's
part
on that. It's on that side of the street.
Yeah.
You go to that other side that you're at. You have
Bad
less
part of
potential.
Burleson. It's like 1 block.
It's one apartment complex.
Yeah, it's
and the gas station in front
From
of
the
it.
gas station to the apartments, you're gonna get fucking murdered and raped.
Possibly.
What about the next gas station over?
Oh, Texaco. Yeah. I still
Hell
wouldn't
yeah,
frequent
dude.
that, but
you can leave your
it's
kids
better.
in front of that Texaco and you're good.
It's better because it's not a big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, racetracks have a lot of pumps. They're a bigger store. It's more frequent. It's like a small Buc-ee's, right? People want to go there. You get a little Texaco with 2 pumps, less likely to people go in there and doing shit.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I always
Observation.
went to that Texaco. That one right past it?
Yeah.
I always went there.
That was Ricky's gas station too.
There was no way.
That's my number 2. They
I
have
always went there. There was no way. The guy knew me too. Man, just always went in there.
well now it's different people that work there. I don't,
Oh, is it?
Yeah, now there's a girl that's there almost every night. She's real nice, but it's not the same. Well, I might have seen them recently, but I like that gas station for different reasons. Their cooler is colder, so when you get drinks out of there, they're already really cold.
Yeah, that's what I like too.
As opposed to the one I normally go to, the beers are cheaper,
Oh,
but they're not as cold.
That's what I like.
Cheaper.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. I just got to make sure I have enough cold ones in my fridge to where the new ones I put in are gonna get cold
Swap 'em
enough. Yeah.
Well, it only takes 7 minutes to get a beer cold on ice.
True.
And that's
But
all the way
That's on
room
ice.
temp.
That's right.
If you
Yeah, but I mean,
push it in ice,
We actually proved that.
we have.
it's a fact.
Let me see.
Do you have a bucket of ice and a warm beer?
No, I want you to show me your proof of work.
Do you have a
I wanna
hot
see
beer?
this. 7 minutes doesn't seem fast enough.
It is, but
It's
got
not
to
going to
be.
be cold, but
It's got to
gonna
be in
cold.
ice,
Yeah.
like covered in ice, not just in a refrigerator or in a freezer. Ice touching can or bottle. Bottle
I'm gonna call the over on that.
for it to get cold.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do an experiment next time you're on the show.
That's your definition of cold has to be set at that point. Like if it's, I mean, it's not as
I don't
cold
want
as
a
you want.
slightly cold beer. I want it ice cold. Is it ice cold after 7 minutes? See, I got you. I already got you.
I'm trying to think.
You got like 2 degrees before, like above room temperature.
So now we're putting a degree on it.
I think you're going to get
That's where I was
down
getting at.
if you put a warm, let's say a room temperature beer can of beer in an ice chest.
Whichever
full of
way
ice.
you like to say it.
I just don't talk well. You don't have to judge me every time I fuck up.
Beer's related to beer, man. All right? That's what I'm trying to say.
My bad, man. My bad.
Ice cold beer can of beer in a can. It's going to get colder if you add
I'll do the experiment.
water to it. First of all.
We'll do it on here.
And if you
I did
give
bring
it
a
a
half
little
bag of ice over.
spinny spin.
We don't have
Steve's
hot
on to
beers.
something.
No, we don't.
Yeah, ice water colder than ice as far as getting something.
Let's put a beer in the microwave.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like,
Finally.
that sounds
it
like
up
a
to-
great idea.
get
That
it
was
up
going to
to
happen
room
eventually
temperature.
on this fucking show.
Man, I don't think Glenn's about that. He just moved.
He's the perfect timer.
He was
It's
a perfect timer.
Yeah, he's not deflating. That was his head kind of lowering
He's like,
in like
yeah.
a disappointment. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, go down to 2 beers. and
Bussy
stuff.
Slayer 4206969 would like to say that if there are nuts around, Drew's going to put them in his mouth.
That's right.
Who's that, man?
I think it's Bussy.
Bussy?
Bussy Slayer.
Not Bussy?
Nah, that's butt pussy.
Okay.
I'm glad that Steve knew it, but Ricky didn't.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Badussy.
Oh,
That's really what it's supposed to be?
yeah.
Okay.
No, I got it right. Yeah, I just want
Pussy?
to say it on mic.
Why?
Steve just went right for it, man.
Man, nobody's listening to this shit.
Yeah, we don't shy about what we say.
We just talked about a very Burleson specific gas station for 20 minutes.
The bad part of it.
Yeah, you can say what you want at this point.
Oh, shit.
So the butt pussy is just your butthole?
I'm confused, too.
Yeah, I mean, if you
If you only had a butthole?
have a butthole and that's like your
Mode of entry?
yeah.
So you're saying girls don't have bussies?
I guess not.
What? He's a sports athlete.
I'll tell you this. I think a statute of limitations has passed on this, but I put Badussy in somebody's drink one time.
Hold on.
And listen, years and years as a cook, I never fucked with anybody's food.
What the fuck is going on?
What just happened?
I went to lean down to fix my pants, and the whole seat started rocking. I thought it was going to say more grounded.
Yeah, we shouldn't give the worst seat to the guest, but we do.
That was $10 on Facebook.
Steve-O's
Yeah.
like, I've done my time in it, so
Yeah.
you got to sit
I
there
had
now.
multiple episodes in that sweaty motherfucker. No, listen, I'm saying I wouldn't fuck with somebody's shit to be a asshole that just wants to watch the world burn. But this lady,
Okay, so what did you put in their drink?
Badussy.
I don't know what the. I don't.
Like you stuck your finger in your butthole?
I started at my butthole
Oh, God.
and I drug it through the whole menagerie.
Damn.
And then I stirred a lady's water with it.
Fuck.
Oh, it was just water. It wasn't like a mixed drink.
She had switched to water at that point.
Oh, there was floaties in it.
What did she do to deserve this?
She had been a cunt all night, and then at the time that this happened, she had finally made her server cry
Okay.
and had stiffed her on top of being a fucking bitch to her all night, left her $0 on whatever her tab was, and then was silly enough
To order water from you?
after that. I was in the service well.
Okay.
So I was just making the drinks. And she's like back there, she's crying, whatever. And I said, hey, let me see that water.
Okay.
Hey, lesson learned. Treat
Yep.
people with kindness.
And that's what happened at Sherlock's in Arlington.
Food order for His Highness.
Pretty much.
I think we should wrap this up.
I think so too.
Did I? I ruined it.
No. I don't think that we can top that.
I can't trust people.
We
Steve.
can't
Come
fucking
on,
top
man.
that.
You cannot fucking top it at all. There's no way.
No. So, what do you want to talk about just to close it out?
This is why I can't trust anybody in the food industry, man. You got people like Steve.
Don't be a cunt.
That's the biggest thing. Just don't be a dick.
I agree, man.
Ah,
But still,
Like,
always those Steves.
but hold
There's
on.
a Steve in every kitchen, motherfuckers.
How long were you
Be
in the
nice.
food? How long were you in the food industry?
My whole life.
And how often did something like this happen?
That time.
That one time.
Yeah.
Because that
Pretty good odds.
Yeah,
That's
that-
pretty good odds. I can dig that.
that bitch was being a royal
well,
cunt.
you gave her plenty of chances. Well, she had all strikes against her.
I mean, she had all night to stop being a cunt.
And she chose not to.
And then wanted to order water. That's where she screwed up right there.
If there was any time you were going to be able to smell some Badussi in your drink, when you just got H2O in there.
Ooh.
All right, well, that's it for me as far as
Do we need to edit that out?
my career, any of my jobs.
You probably won't be hired on as a bartender again. For anybody that heard this, don't use this as an application.
Once I start applying for bartending gigs, I'll tell you to scrub this from
Put
the
my application on any of this.
You're not gonna say, oh, by the way, here's my tape, here's my mixtape
Yeah, no.
of what I do for.
slide a cassette tape across the table.
It's like-
I think you're going to want to listen to this podcast.
I don't think so.
That way you can judge me and decide if I'm gonna fit in here.
Oh shit. Ain't no way.
What's the worst thing you've ever done at work?
You ever hang a door upside down just to be a rascal?
Jimmy the wrong doorknob. I don't know.
You're a
you
cop. You ever
Stick my key in the wrong hole.
I was gonna say, have you ever like changed out someone's lock?
People really get pissed though when you start locking them out,
Oh, I bet.
especially workers, and they want keys. And it's like I'm not the one that gives those out. Sorry about you.
Drew, any last closing thoughts you want to bring out?
Man, I just want to say thanks for the invite, boys.
Honestly, I think you're going to get a spinoff out of this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Episode 2.
highly enjoyed you being out here.
Yep. It's been fun.
Not the best podcaster, but it was a learning experience. It was kind of cool being from one end.
And seeing on the other side.
Kind of cool.
I don't think we've seen the last of you.
SimsandLeon.com. I love you.